watch live now.
Check for that to change.
How?
Hello.
How are we doing, guys? Good to have you. I'm Top Table Steve.
And I'm Top Table Ben.
And thanks for joining us on another Middle Earth live stream.
Oh, I better turn the noise off.
You know what that is? You know what? He's in. That's Mr. Nick Moore, that.
Oh, has he been
leaving
messing about
things
with
on,
stuff?
yeah. He's, yeah.
Naughty Nick.
So I hope we're now not echoing. I do apologise about that. I'll start again. I'm Top Table Steve.
And I'm Top Table Ben.
Thank you for being here. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, so have I. There's a lot of stuff happened over the last couple of weeks.
I've really
a lot of stuff to talk about.
So before we get going, as we advertised probably 6-7 times a day over the last 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
Someone tonight will win a blister of the limited edition Warhammer World exclusive Invisible Ring Bearers. So
That's a nice prize, that.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one, funnily enough, is actually from the States.
You had them flown over, especially from Nova.
I got these sent over from Nova when they were first. Well, it was a shock release, wasn't it? I remember.
Yeah, it was.
I remember on the day, and I contacted a good friend of mine, Devin Marino, and said, "Get me those minis, get me those minis." But then I couldn't wait for them to be shipped, and I bought them anyway when they were released.
Made of money, aren't you?
I'm just an idiot for buying toys. So we decided that we'd give one of our lovely viewers the chance to win one of these blisters, which is cool. And
very cool.
You know, it's just a little bit of a thank you to you guys who tune in and watch us on the live stream. So they will be won tonight, but we'll come back to that very shortly. So stay tuned.
Should we say hello to people in the chat?
Let's use in the chat. It looks quite busy already.
It is. There's a lot of chatter going on.
They want these invisible ring bearers.
They do.
So we have Glyn in. He says evening all.
Evening, Glyn.
Gaz is in.
Hey Gaz,
the more prolific painter. I think whilst we were setting up, he posted 2 more minis painted. Michael Bray's in. How are you doing, Michael?
Hi, Michael.
He was at the Weekender.
Yes, and he was at the Wednesday night.
He was here on Wednesday, so it's good to
stuff.
have.
We've got a good little community building.
It's awesome.
It's
I'm really happy with it. Richard Woods is in. How are you doing, Rich? Another regular on a Wednesday.
He is, and he's helped me out. He's sending me his Linde from the Elrond.
Very nice.
Linde pack,
Very
so
nice.
That's great.
He
Cheers
brings
for that.
Linde does bring some nice buffs.
He does, doesn't he?
Brings some nice buffs.
He does.
OP.
Nah, he's not OP.
Kid on OP.
We've got to strip that one in.
We'll touch on that later. Tom Glover's in. How are you doing, Tom? Good to have you in, my friend. Tom's asking Gaz what's on the painting table. What isn't on his painting table at the moment?
Just everything.
Yeah. Right. Green Tree's in. How are you doing, Green Tree? And then Malkavian's in. How are you doing, pal? Glyn and Andy Cox is in. How are you? And how is the family?
Yeah.
I hope you're all well. I've not heard from you in a while, my friend. Nick's in.
Hi, Nick. We've already told you off.
Yeah,
so
we've already told you off.
Where
are you, Nick? Why are you not here?
He could have spotted that.
I'm only joking. He can't be here all the time.
No.
We have Jono Chetwin Diggle in. Hi, how are you doing, Jono? Yeah, new watcher. So let us know where you're from, Jono, and how you heard about the channel. Was it one of the posts that we put out? But it's awesome to have you, man. Yeah, so let us know where you're from. Paul McElroy's in. How you doing, Paul?
Hi, Paul.
Paul was also at the Weekender.
He was, yes.
Done very well at the Weekender.
Yes.
David's in, and he's asking when it's starting.
About 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, it started, man. How you doing, David? Again, I don't recognise just the single name David from the chats before, so if you're new, if it's your first time in, let us know where you're from, buddy. Glyn's asking, who's manning TTG tonight?
We've already told. It's us two.
Obs. Tom Pickard's in. How you doing, Tom? Good to have you, my friend. Tom Glover.
Carl Daly.
Just chatting amongst themselves.
Just chatting amongst themselves, yeah. We've got Carl Daly in.
How you doing, Carl?
We've got Reese Taylor in.
Reese,
another local.
the legend that is.
How's it going, man?
And Joe Holzman is in. How you doing, Joe? There's a lot of new names.
Chris Shinetsu?
Shiner Stool, is it?
Shiner Stool?
Shiner Stool. Chris, if it's your first time in, let us know where you're from. Be good. And thanks for joining us. We have Jog PLC in. Hello all. Here to see what all this SBG fuss is about.
Oh, it's the best.
It's all about the SBG fuss, my friend.
You will not regret it. So we got Coleman.
How you doing, pal? Another Wednesday regular.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have
Nicolaus.
Jumping. There we are.
Who's ring bearers with a heart emoji.
He's here for ring bearers.
That's what he's
here for ring bearers.
That's what all these people are here for.
I know, yeah. And then Jez Hunt.
Evening, Jez.
How you doing, Jez?
The man, the legend.
And everyone wants these so much.
Yeah. There's some nice bases in that list. There is. We've got Mike Blake.
How you doing, Mike? Mike, have you been in before? Do you recognise the name?
I recognise the name, but I don't know from where.
Okay.
Brian F90.
How you doing, Brian?
I can recognise the name there.
No, again, I'll keep saying it. If you're new to the chat, do let us know where you're from and where you heard about Top Table, and if you've watched any of our other videos, if you're enjoying the stuff that we're doing. We always like a lot of feedback. It helps us keep going. Dave McShure is in. How you doing, Dave? Good to have you, friend. And Sean's in. Hey, Sean.
The usual
suspects.
Yeah.
Daniel Kelly. Hello. Played my first game on Wednesday. Thanks for organising the evening. You are welcome.
We met Daniel, didn't we? We had a good chat with Daniel, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. One thing that we will state: we are massive supporters of the Wednesday night thing, but it isn't a top table thing. Although we're going to do a lot of coverage of it, and we'll do our best to, keep the spark there.
Yeah.
It is a thing that just the community as a whole have decided that it'd be a good idea for us all. I think we were just the spark that ignited the flame.
Yeah. Well, it was Colm actually.
It was Colm.
He reached out to us and just sort of said, what do you reckon to meeting up one night? And we were like, yeah, let's do it. And then we put a bit of a post out because I think we've got a bit of reach in like our group and stuff like that. So so it seems to be going well so far. There was it about 8 or 9 people I think on Wednesday.
A lot of new faces, which is awesome.
Yeah. And you talked a couple of people into picking up a Middle Earth army on the way out.
People popped in with a bag full of 40k stuff, and on the way out, I made them buy Middle Earth armies.
Which is great.
It's our role.
Who else have we got?
Matt Garside's in. How do you, Matt? Matt runs GW Stockport.
Yeah.
And he has...
I've never met him, but I recognise
lovely guy. Lovely guy, and his painting is pretty awesome. And I like the look of your new hobby room. It looks awesome. I'm pretty jealous, I'll be honest. Squid Boy's in. How you doing, Squid Boy? We know Squid Boy. That's,
I recognise the name, but I don't know who he is.
Squid Boy. You were at your event that you ran. Who was it? I remember him saying I'm Squid Boy, and I was like, now I can't remember. Let us know who you are, Squid Boy. Again. Yeah. Remind us. I've got an excuse. I'm old. What's your excuse?
I'm getting older. Spending too much time with you.
Yeah.
Andrew says we are great. Yeah, busy with guests last few weeks, but getting back to normal and looking forward to hibernating for the winter. Have you sorted Ben's
Don't you start. Don't you start.
It's a touchy subject. Don't mention the sofa.
I'll tell you what. I haven't sorted his sofa. I have had a very, very hectic weekend. I left the house this morning at. What time was running club this morning? Running club was 9:30. So I would have left the house about...
Not your running club?
No,
your daughter's running club.
Yeah, my little girl goes to running club on Sundays. I left the house about 9:10. I've literally not been home. I've been out all day. So we had running... I lie. We went to running club, we come back, got rid of a quick bath, and then it was out to like a Halloween party, spooky walk. Also, I want to get on pumpkin competitions, and I've come straight here. So.
I want to get in on this spooky walk. It sounds amazing. It just sounds like you walk around the forest eating sweets.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, won the pumpkin competition. Just saying.
Is it your mad crafting skills?
It was funny because they went to like give Lily this big bucket full of Haribos. I went, thank you. That'll be mine.
I'll have some of that.
Richard Woods, we're not getting into the kid and OP debate tonight.
I need to go to bed at some point.
He's not OP.
He's not OP.
He's a cool character that turns things on its head against certain opponents. But other than that, he's not OP. He's cool. Tom says, how's your team coming on? It's a good segue, so we'll come back to that, Tom. We'll come back to that.
Got loads of people saying hello to each other. Tom Pickard says, hey guys, doing well, thanks. Looking forward to a great stream. Wow.
Well, you've built us up now. You've built us up now, Tom.
It's not going to be that
great. The Bearded Baron, again, new name. Good to have you, my friend. Everyone praises Kurd, and I still haven't got mine painted up. I painted mine ages ago.
I painted mine up.
Before the new rules.
Yeah.
And the reason I did it was I was painting all White Council models.
Yeah.
And I've had him since he first came out, and
he's got the coolest face.
He has got a good face to paint.
And Denethor have got the coolest faces out of every.
The faces are so detailed. You can just put like Kislev flesh on and wash it, and it looks awesome. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Chris Shinestool, South Carolina. Love your guys' videos. Thank you very much, Chris. And it is awesome Chris. To have you watching from the States. That's awesome. These could be going back to the States.
They could be. The most well-travelled ring bearers.
Ruth's waving. How you doing, Ruth? Good to have you. Jono, I'm from the UK. First time managed to catch you guys live. Well, thank you for making the effort, my friend. And hopefully
really
you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Nicholas watching every Sunday from Greece.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. Mike Blake, been here many a time. Are you a lurker, Mike? Are you a lurker? And then Andy's just saying hello. So I'm gonna pause there. Keep chatting away. Keep posting. Ask questions. Do whatever you want. We will catch up with the comments when we finish waffling. But I think what we'll do in our usual way that we do things, we'll talk about what we've been up to in the last week or so.
Yeah. So what have you been doing?
I have been filming the next 2 videos for the How to Play Middle Earth SBG.
That first video did really, really well.
People seem to like it, so it spurred me on to do it. And I already, as soon as I released that, I seen things that would be a better way to film them for people to watch. Although people did like it, I can kind of see how I could improve. So hopefully the next 2 will be really good. And the reason I've done 2 is because I filmed 1 and then realised that I'd missed out a big chunk that they need to know for this bit. So I've had to put that.
So you started filming or you were editing part 3, and then you were like, oh, actually,
yeah. I was referring to things in what I thought was part 2,
which you hadn't even covered yet.
That I've not covered. So I was like, So I was doing that, and I've rearranged my man cave again
for like the 3rd time in the last month.
I'm still painting hobbits.
Oh yeah, still painting hobbits.
Yeah.
I've got highlights to do on a couple of hobbits.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And then we can start filming the Scouring battle reports, which we've been threatening to do for about 6 weeks.
We have indeed.
But what about you?
So I've done a couple of painting guides.
You have,
So they are due to go out this week.
And they're very, very good.
Cool. I'm glad you like them.
Very
I'm still sort of honing that kind of filming and things, because painting under a camera is really difficult. It's really
struggle.
If you because normally I'd be painting kind of like this, but actually because you want to try,
and your body gets comfortable and you're moving around and you're not used to having to. And the thing is, you got to zoom in, so you got this small area.
And that's the thing as well. Like, I've got like a little dot on my my mat where I kind of make sure that my hand's resting, so to make sure that exactly.
And then you look up at the screen and you're like, oh no.
So I've been sort of practicing with that. I've got a couple of painting guides, one for Middle Earth and one for 40k.
Yep.
And I've got another video around again aimed at kind of new players, and it's kind of what to get for the evil side after they've played, after they bought the Pelennor Fields box.
We've done a lot of content for that is aimed at the newer player coming into the game, because there's so many new players. Even just here in Element Games, there's so many.
Do you know
players.
what kind of spurred? Well, we've done quite a few videos aimed at beginners. And there are so many people, and you see the same questions come up time and time again on the GBHL or any of the groups and things. And actually, I want to make content that is useful to those people and make videos that are useful to those people. So that's kind of why I think it is important that we do kind of make videos for those people, and ultimately it's going to be useful for other people out there as well.
They're good videos to watch. Because I found filming the how to play videos, there was a lot of things that, because obviously I'm reading through the rules manual and I'm reading it, like I'm being very particular, like I'm being thorough, and like this thing, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you have to do that.
That's a rule.
And there's a lot, and also read it, and I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not even going to mention what the subject was. But like reading it as thoroughly as I am reading it, there's things that are coming up that where these threads that start in the GBHL or on the Lord of the Rings Rocks group, and people go, what happens if this and this, and it goes on for a week, and there's like 5 million comments and people arguing, and the answer is right there,
and it does make it sort of fairly clear what the intention is.
I messaged you last night, didn't I? With a screenshot going, doesn't this solve that problem?
This one just solves that problem. It's like, oh yeah. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's been really good.
It's good. And also we have been sort of setting up this little rivalry, shall we say, with a competing club,
which is really good.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of them in tonight, haven't we? Where's I've not seen Tim in yet. I'm sure he'll.
Tim's not in. He normally rocks up with 5 minutes to go and says, "What have I missed?"
Yeah.
That's Tim's game. That's Tim's game.
So we've got Tom Glover, and we've got Gaz Baller from who play at Leodis Games.
They play at Leodis Games in Yorkshire fairly regular.
Yeah.
And this was pretty much your idea?
Yeah, well, it was because I've seen that there was like a bit of a growing community over there, and they, obviously guys that they're always in the stream. They, they've come to a couple of events, they've been to the Weekender and stuff like that. And I thought it'd just be a really good idea for us to get a little group together from there and from here, and we have like a little team event.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a tournament as such, but it's more just like a few games, and then we'll see kind of who the the better club is, shall we say?
This guy.
But have you seen they've started formulating some quite nifty lists?
Like, they've not gone down that route.
They have, yeah.
So our lists are all like proper thematic.
Yeah. I was thinking about bringing Rangers, like
come on, guys.
Something kind of fluffy that is just going to crumble.
Do I have to get out my Undying Goblin King combo? Is that how we're rolling? Yeah.
Right. I'm going to bring out. I'm going to bring out Kurdan.
I'm still going themey because that's me.
I'm still going themey as well.
I
will definitely be going themey. But they're going themey as well. Don't get me wrong.
I'm only winding you up.
But there's things like Sauron. making an appearance. It's like, oh, he's just going to be terrible to play against.
Is that what Gaz is painting all these orcs?
Yeah,
for?
That's exactly it. Because he put a photo up of Sauron with all these orcs around it, and then I think Tom was commenting saying that comes to 500 points. So if you happen to be going to a 500-point event anytime soon, maybe you could take that.
Gaz was in my top 10 favourite people, and he's just dropped out. He's just dropped out
completely.
Glyn, you're in with a chance.
Don't be mean to Glyn.
But no, it's a lot of fun, and basically what it is, we're here at Element Games a lot, and as we mentioned, the Wednesday nights at Element Games is Middle Earth nights. We have a lot of local players, and it's just a little bit of a friendly rivalry with another gaming club, just
that's not too far away as well.
Up the road. We're going to play a home and away leg, so I think they're going to come here first.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's 23rd of November.
I think that's what we've got. Yeah, I think I'm free. So we need to pick our team.
We do.
We need to pick our team.
There's a lot of good players here, so we're going to have trials.
Yeah.
Wednesday night trials.
It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough, but it's for fun. Now, when the group at Leodas grows a little bit, maybe we can jump up from 6 to 8 players, maybe 10 players if they're able to do it. But at the moment, we're thinking it's 6, and it'd be really good if other clubs could get involved in the future.
As well, isn't it? I think at this early stage, I think it's just
doesn't even have to be a club, does it?
Doesn't, just a group of players,
group of friends.
If you've got a local sort of community that doesn't necessarily game at a club, but plays together regularly, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Come and give us a bit of a challenge and things. That'd be great.
Yeah. So we're going to cover it on the channel and in the Facebook group. So keep your eyes on that, and you'll see a lot of sort of tongue-in-cheek posts going up about the rivalry and how we're going to smash Leodas to smithereens.
Do you know what? One of the things that kind of kind of not inspired me, but seeing the rivalry between like the Australian, like the different. Like the kind of groups in Australia and things that's kind of made me think that'd be quite cool to do something like that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is,
and it's an excuse. It makes you get off your backside, go somewhere and play games. And it's not necessarily a tournament environment, even though there is a little bit of rivalry there. It's not a tournament environment. It's a group of friends who live an hour apart, coming together and just having a bit of fun.
Exactly.
It'll be a laugh.
Exactly.
It'll be a laugh because they're all good guys over there anyway.
They are,
and we're all right. So
should we jump back in the comments?
Let's jump back
see
in the
who's
comments. Let's have a look. Got to have to go back up here. No.
Nicholas, we've already covered that one. Mike Blake's been here many a time. Yeah, we covered that one.
Glyn saying should have realised it'd be us two, obviously. Yeah. Avery McGearan, frequent viewer, first time chat, Boston, USA. Love the content. What new Uruk heroes do you expect this year? I'm hoping for some more troop types.
I would like to see. I don't know if we'll get more. I'd like more troop types. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to see a heavily armoured captain type named hero. So defense 7, 3 attacks. Something a little bit kind of beefier.
To get new Uruk heroes, they're going to have to be GW creations.
Yeah, they are. But I think they've been nailing it with their own creations lately, though. Like the last few have been pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm not too concerned about that.
I just don't know where they'd go with a new hero though. Like as in what could they? How can they make him stand out from what Uruk's already have on offer? Because they pretty much cover every base. Uruk. So Urukai, Isengard Urukai is an awesome army.
It is. But I think the majority of them are 2 attacks. 2 wounds, so potentially have something that has got, maybe make him a bit of a tank and have 3 wounds, or make something that's got 3 attacks. Now I know Maho has got 3 attacks, but something that's heavily armoured, because all the captains at the moment are, other than Lurtz who's defense 6, all the others are defense 5, so they are, and they're the scout types. I think the heavily armoured troops need some sort of named captain rather than just like the generic captains.
That captain on the rock.
Yeah,
because there's already a model for that, but I suppose they could elaborate on it and give him a bit of a character profile.
That's what I'd like to see anyway. I think that'd be quite cool.
I'd be more interested in troop types, new troop types, different types of Uruks.
What anything in particular, or are you leaving that down to
I love the fact that Urukai are so you can shape your basic Urukai warrior to be whatever you want him to be. You can give him a shield, you can give him a crossbow, you can give him a pipe, you can give him a sword. It becomes what you want him to be. I would like just sort of specific. I know you got scouts with ever speed, but I would just like some like you say, like just a beefy unit, like a beefy 2 attack elite,
like a berserker or something.
but heavy armor.
Right. Okay.
Do
Yeah.
you get what I mean?
So to fill the niche that the berserker used to kind of fill.
just a tank, like a Urukai dwarf type unit.
I could see that. I think
that'd be cool. But I don't know. It's a very exciting time. What about yourself, Avery? What would you like to see, my friend?
Yeah. Green Tree, Mike's definitely been here before. Simon Kendrick, hi guys. Simon from Stockport. On weekend leave from Catterick. Know the channel from your 40k night last week. Excellent.
Thanks
I'm
for
glad
joining.
It's kind of reaching other people as well.
Yeah. The 40k, I enjoyed that stream.
That was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Obviously, we're not here to talk about 40k.
I know far more about Middle Earth than I do 40k, but I really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to doing more, so stay tuned for more 40k goodness.
Jonas 606, hi guys, just dropping in and watching the Formula 1. Jonathan from the Wednesday nights.
Thanks for dropping in, friend.
Good to have you in. Mike Blake says, hey Green Tree. Michael Broad, hi from Southeast England, getting back into SBG. Haven't played since the original Games Workshop Lord of the Rings edition. That's
you are in for a treat, my friend. The game is so much more. It's just far richer than it was. Yeah. It's always been a great game anyway.
I think the game is at a almost like a bit of not a peak, I don't want to say a peak, but it's climbing at the moment. You know, the number of new players, the amount of support that it's getting from Games Workshop, it's a great time to be getting back into it. I kind of came back when that resurgence was just starting, when it was the Forge World model was starting to come back out. So you know, I've seen that kind of jump over the last 3 odd years, and I think we'll just see that continue to grow.
It's growing at a very, very fast rate. The fact that Amazon are doing the new TV series is going to just help.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I just think you're coming back into it when the game is just really a polished version of what you remember, with a lot of added stuff that do add to the game rather than making it more cumbersome, yeah.
Rolling more dice for the sake of rolling dice.
It's a brilliant game.
It is.
I mean, I say this, people look at me like I'm daft. That fella who looks at me who ended up going and buying a four, when he first said it's the best game out
I
there.
I think he just said that he was going to go and buy stuff to get rid of you.
No, because I walked into the till. I went to the till.
You want one of these? You want one of these? Brian F90. Oh, it's Brian Farris from the group. I'm sending him Boz's sword arm because I put the banner on him.
The banner.
So I managed to find it. What day was it? Friday night or Saturday morning? When I was just looking for some stuff, I was like, I remember Brian was after that. So I'm going to pop that in the post for him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Green Tree says there's loads of people in tonight there.
There's freebies up for grabs.
That's what everyone's here
This
for.
is the carrot.
Yeah. Dangle, dangle, dangle. So we'll come on to that
yes, we're gonna say how to win it in the next 5 minutes.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it at 8 o'clock.
Yes. So Tom Pickard, I'm watching from Edinburgh. Tom's recently moved to Edinburgh from. You were not a Nottingham lad, right? Not watched any Middle Earth SBG content in ages. Tom, you know Tom Pickard?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Whammer Fest, didn't we?
Yeah, he done the was it the Golden Brush?
Yes, that was I
can't think today.
I can't remember what he called it now, but the Golden Dry Brush.
Golden Dry Brush.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. At
the
Seven
Stones. That's the one. That's the one. Braska hashtag SoForgate. Yes, don't get me started on that.
KG the girl, hi from Boston, USA. How are you doing? It's good to have you. We've got a lot of people in from the States.
We have,
which is awesome.
Have we hit like the right time or something so that they can catch it?
Is it early there or is it late? Let us know, guys. I'm not going to Google it.
No.
I suppose it depends which part of the States you are, because it's different time zones anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Retailer says, what are you up to hobby-wise, Steve and Ben? I'm painting up my Mirkwood Armoured Elves. Finished a couple. Make sure you get them on the group. I did say that to you.
I think have I seen you post?
I've seen him post. I think it was you posted one, right? I was looking because I was admiring the cloak. But yeah, I like. They're so hard to paint, but they look cool when there's loads of them together. They look awesome.
Yeah, they do. You've done a cracking job on yours.
The later ones, yeah. I think I said it last time. I painted up loads of them when they first came out, and I just did them quick. I did them quick to play at the first 7 stones.
Right.
And we had Mirkwood and Lake Town Survivors. Me and Jay went.
Yeah.
And played, and we won Best Painted.
Wow. with your crappy paint job.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But it's like say, it's one of them forces where when they're all together on the table,
it looks
they look cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I won it from my Lake Town though. My Lake Town put a bit of time in.
Yeah, they look good.
Matt Prescott's in.
So what have you been doing anything hobby wise, or is it just the
hobby wise? I've painted a few the normal. I only post like when I paint heroes.
Yeah.
So I've been painting hobbits, but I've not been posting them up
because it's like they're a bit rough and ready, aren't they?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I painted up the unarmored twins the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I posted them. I'm not overly happy with them. I'm not happy with the colour scheme I've gone for.
The monkey face ones.
Yeah.
They're not great sculpts.
They're not. I thought they were great. I thought they were quite nice, and then I painted them and like, actually they're not that great.
Yeah,
like they're just a bit flat. I found
a bit cartoony for me.
Yeah.
They don't really fit the aesthetic. They're like Warhammer Fantasy elves.
Exactly, but I think that's because obviously there was nothing to go off when they were sculpted, and I think obviously they had a lot of fantasy sculptors and stuff at the time. So I think that's probably where that inspiration came from.
Yeah, true. Matt Prescott's in. Thanks for joining us, Matt.
Hi, Matt. It's good to see you.
Let us know when you're next down on a Wednesday, my friend. Tom says I may have
oversold it. I think he's talking about the stream.
Yeah. No. And he says just chucked up a pic on the group. I'm even hobbying again. It's been a while.
He's been putting together a load of oh dear, it's just jumped. Sarissa, I think it's Sarissa, the MDF buildings.
Yeah.
So he's done a church. You've done 2 or 3 houses, I think. He sent me various pictures of. Oh my god, there's so much chat tonight.
There's so much. We're gonna have to fly through the chat. Right. Okay. So. There we go. So if we Daniel says, "Hey guys, how you doing, Daniel? Mike Blake visited my local wargaming club for the first time to pick this week and now join the group.
Excellent.
Good to have you, Mike. Good to have you. Brian F. Knight currently painting my Kirdan and Mr. Baller's amazing work in the group. Yeah, he's making us all look bad, Gaz.
He is, isn't he? Nobody else wants to post anything now, Gaz. Thanks for that.
If you're not in the Top Table Gaming Community Facebook group, if you have come tonight because you've seen one of our posts in one of the normal Lord of the Rings groups,
the normal groups.
Yeah. Go and join the Top Table Gaming Community Facebook group. It's the home of the Top Table Gaming YouTube channel, but it's our Facebook, and it's a great hub for hobbyists and painters and gamers, and it's
all sorts. And it's not just Middle Earth stuff. It's
it's everything.
It's all games. I think we're approaching 1,000 people.
We're nearly at 1,000
people.
Is
amazing.
And when we do hit 1,000 members, we're going to have a pretty big giveaway
type thing.
So get on there and enjoy.
Yeah.
They're well worth you doing.
Definitely.
Where are we? Leon's in. How you doing, Leon?
Leon K. We've got Stephen Devlin.
How you doing, Steve? Nick Moore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's not here. He's just pulled up to Stafford Services.
He's not able to comment when driving. That's fair enough. Very, very safe of you.
Daniel, not been a while since I caught alive. It's good to have you, my friend.
It is indeed.
Bruce saying drive safe. Hi lads, on the way from Dublin to Belfast over a great weekend gaming and listening in. Good man.
Excellent.
Let us know how you got on. Mike Blake, not a lurker, pretty active on the chat in the past. Sorry, man. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and the thing is that the chat is growing now. There's so many people that kind of just drop in and drop out.
We need Nick here to edit.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Glenn Seymour, knacker from yesterday, all day filming 40k bat reps.
Yeah, who are you filming 40k bat reps?
Daniel Nutt.
No, I don't think it. They were. No, Daniel's like.
Well, make sure you post the link in the chat. So
or post it in the group as well.
Yeah, Glenn, post the link in the chat and in the group. And Daniel, post the link. It's fine.
Yeah.
Link your channel, no problem.
I want to see Glenn on these bat reps now.
I know. Yeah. Apparently, he was at his top table.
Yeah, so I hear. So
that was good.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah. Daniel, not is it? Question: what's your fave video to film? I like what I get out of battle reports, but easiest to film are these.
yeah. These are we just sit here, talk. It goes out live.
Yeah, I don't really have a favourite. Do you know what? I enjoy making videos.
So do I. What I find is like when I start making a video, I'm just like I stress about it because I want to make sure that it's good and it's like to the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stress all the way through, and then actually when I've finished it and I've edited it and everything, I'm like, actually that's all right. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Nobody else thinks that, but you know, it's.
I do. I think your videos are decent.
As long as I'm happy with it. I must.
It's all about you, isn't it?
It is all about me. It is all about me.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm quite enjoying doing painting guides It's something I'm able to do quite easily at home. It doesn't require coming down to the studio because, I've said it before, that getting down to the studio for me it's like a half an hour drive, which if I'm passing isn't too bad, but because I'm not based locally, and for you as well, it can be difficult to get down to the studio. So doing a bit of stuff from home is just making videos that a little bit easier. The only thing that I'm worried about is kind of having the consistency, the consistent look between each video, but I don't think really anybody really worries about it.
It's 8 o'clock now. We're not going to get through all them comments before 8, so I'm going to stick a pin in Chris's comment there, and we'll pick back up. So, if you're here to try and win the invisible ring bearers, they are really, really nice minis. They're a great little addition to your collection, and cool if you're playing really themed scenarios. The question is a very, very simple one, and what we're going to do is we're going to ask you the question. As you type your answer in the chat, Benny's going to write your name down. We are then going to, when we say, right, that's the cut-off point for answering the question, we're going to count up how many names we've got. We're going to allocate a number to each name, and we're going to use a random number generator straight off the internet on my phone, and that is going to tell us which number, and we'll tell you which number that will tell you which name corresponds to that number. I'll get it out, and that person will win these. If you PM us on Facebook or email or whatever, give us your address and we'll get them in the post to you this week, so you will have them.
Exciting.
I was going to say you'll have them to paint, but you won't be painting them. You'll be painting the bases.
Painting the bases, because that's all that's in the pack after all.
Yeah, you'll have them to paint the bases by next weekend, which is awesome.
Unless they're kind of the other side of the world, then might not be.
Yeah, depending on
location.
Yeah,
terms and conditions apply.
It will be so funny if someone in the States wins it. Because I could have just said Devin to keep hold of them and post them.
Someone from Washington. Or if Devin's in.
Someone from Washington who was at Nova.
Who's already got a set.
So, the question is, do you want to ask it?
Yes, so what is Gollum's original or real name?
So, Gollum's real or his original name from the books and the movies, if you put in the comments your answer, by the time we get down to the bottom of the comments, which is going to take us a while, we will make note of everyone who has answered. Just type the name on its own, and it'd be easy for us to notice in the chat. We'll make a note, and then we'll start the number generator up before the end of the stream. So good luck, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a fun prize.
It is. It's cool.
Can I enter?
I asked that. I just got a blanket no. I was like, oh, thanks. So rather than join, should we start this evening's topic?
Well, I reckon we get through some of them.
Okay,
because there's quite a bit.
There is a lot.
I do apologise, but we are going to fly through this. We don't want to like anyone posting unnecessarily and us not address it. So we'll get through it as quick as we can, and then we will go on to our loose topic, which we can chat to you guys about. So Chris says, so I've only played 3 games there where they were battle companies. I started to build an army around 600 points. That is Army of the Dead. How many banner bearers should I get? 2 ?
I'd go for 1.
1.
Your army's fairly small. It's not covering a huge area, and you just want to make sure that you're positioning the banner where it's going to have the biggest impact on your battle. I think having more than 1 at 600 points is a bit of a point sink, so I kind of wouldn't worry about it too much.
Stick Aragorn in there, and he's a banner.
He is, as long as you take him as part of the Legendary Legion. He is a banner to spirits.
Problem solved. Bring a banner and Aragorn of my opposite ends of your lines. Boom.
Sorted. Done.
Andy says, how is your channel coming on GT?
Green Tree.
I did not know what that meant.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. Daniel Knott, wasn't meant to be a plug, Green Tree. Plugs are fine. We have no problem. If you take the time out of your day to join us in the live streams, by all means, post links up to your YouTube channels, Facebook pages, websites, whatever you want. Crack on. We are totally happy with that.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Ruth says, Ben's idea sounds fantastic. Team Gaz.
Wow, we know where your allegiances lie now.
Terrible. I know Sean will back us. I know that.
Absolutely.
Baller says, cheers Ruth, Green Tree. Not to worry Daniel, I always check to see people's channels. Squid Boy was in on Wednesday, Ian Whitehouse on Facebook.
Ah, good stuff.
Yes, I know. Rich Wood, sadly not had enough takers from Harlequins players to get a third team involved in the Element versus Leoris event.
Keep working on it.
Keep working on it, or just get someone who doesn't necessarily go to Harlequins just to make up the
I
numbers.
know,
it's a bit of fun, Rich. So
yeah,
you know, we're not going to be strict on. Oh, do you actually play for Harlequins? Oh, it's not allowed.
Yeah. I know Matt Prescott is based up that neck of the woods. He's a Blackpool way. So you know, Matt could probably join in. Just join in a team there.
Just rope people in. Yeah. Andy says, what about England in the World Cup final again? Yeah, it's really good news that this morning.
Wales though.
I don't watch rugby. I'm not a rugby fan, but obviously when there's a World Cup on, I do sort of keep one eye on the scores, and obviously, you know, I follow England. England's my first because I was born here, but my family's Irish, so I've always got a bit of a soft spot for the Greens.
And I'm Welsh, and we got knocked out today, but it was
apparently it was a
close game. Yeah,
it was a tough one, yeah.
Came down to the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so there we go.
Glenn says hashtag Team Steve. Daniel Knott, you got one Green Tree.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, whack it up, Green Tree. Get it up there, boy.
And your YouTube channel too.
Yeah. Come on, South Africa. Come on,
Glenn.
Tom says we have 6 right now, but a few more have said they're joining our Battle Companies campaign, so we'll hopefully have a few more for next time. That'd be awesome. Even if it's the second leg, if you've got more for the second leg, that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're at a point here where I know there's loads of people who are really, really interested and keen, and obviously not everyone can come. So even on the second leg, if you've got more players, and we can say, look,
we've got this, we've got space, we can
let's
take Carload over.
Get more in.
Absolutely.
We might even have to have an element A and B team. We might have to.
BT captain.
Green Tree, yes I do, Daniel. Ruth retracting messages
She's
left, right and centre.
Is
that foul mouth of hers?
It is, yeah. I think YouTube just retracted it.
Potty mouth. Daniel Not I will return a favour, he's talking to Green Tree. Talking of a growing scene, Arda Unleashed is now totally sold out.
That's good news.
I noticed that the other day, and that is good news.
So that's a big well done to Lachlan for that.
Couldn't be further away from where we are. No, but I still do like to keep an eye on the communities.
I'd like to say that one day I would go, but it's not going to be for the next couple of years at least. And then even after that, it's going to be a struggle because it's not local, is it?
I really want to go to the States.
Yeah, to Nova
because I've been invited a couple of times, and I just would love just to go and meet the guys over there. You know, you see them on YouTube and stuff, and a lot of them do make the effort and come to like Ardacon and things. I'd love to get over to America. I'd really like to go and see the Canadian guys because I know Sam and Dan Entwistle and things went over there and they had a great time and they're really hospitable. I would really like to go to New Zealand because it's the home of Middle Earth.
Yes.
And I would really like to go to Australia just to drink with those guys because apparently they like a drink.
Yeah, apparently. So I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm pushing to go to New Zealand for my honeymoon.
Ooh! If you pull that off, your wife is going to be. You're going to be going. Oh look, we can go skiing and it's sunny there, it's snowy there, and then you take her to Bag End.
She's worked out the only
with a beach bag.
She's worked out the only reason that I want to go is to go to Hobbiton.
I said to my missus about 2 years ago. I said, "Do you think you'd ever fancy going to New Zealand?" She went, "New Zealand? Why would I go to New Zealand?" And I went, "It's Middle Earth, isn't it?" She went, "Don't be stupid."
Yeah, that's not happening.
But I did say, you know, it's great. It's a great place.
Do you want to come on my honeymoon?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, let's do it. Where are we up to?
Dave Millington, the Battle Companies campaign definitely helped at Leodis. I think it's a really difficult one. I don't think it's a gateway game because you need a lot of books and you need kind of not necessarily that much stuff, but I think the entry level into it is very low because you don't need necessarily that many painted models. So as long as you've got like a couple of people who've already got the books and can kind of support the group, I think Battle Companies is a great way to
it's quite a relaxed game, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because you know you've only got a handful of models and you're having a bit of banter. There's a lot of interaction going on with the guy on the opposite side of the table, and if you're new to the game and you're playing someone who's not new to the game, it's a great way to learn a lot of stuff. And you find in this community anyway that people are normally pretty cool, and will help you. It's not like, oh, I just want to smash your army to pieces. They're pretty cool.
David says Lagdush is an Uruk in the book, so that could make an appearance.
Does ring a bell, that name actually. Jock PLC.
Jock PLC he is one of our patrons.
I know he is.
Yes.
What's his real name?
Pete.
Pete.
Yes.
There you go. What's the jog mean?
Yeah.
Are you a runner? How do you get started with SBG then? Is the box game any good?
Yes, it's a brilliant box game. So
it's brilliant. It is. I'm not going to say that if you want to play Mordor or Rohan.
Yeah. But it depends, as you say, whatever you want, what army you want to play. But I think it is a great way to get started with the game because you've got the rule book in there. You've got two reasonably complete armies, and it gives you a few beginner scenarios. I think if you were to put those 2 armies on the table and say, right, here you go, here is here's the rule book and go and learn the rules, I think it might be a little bit difficult to get into it unless you've got somebody that's showing you the ropes. But I think the starter scenarios, and there might be a few videos out there that could be useful for
check our back catalogue. Me and Jay did the scenarios that come in the box.
Yes.
So basically what it does is the first scenario, it just starts off normal troops against normal troops, no heroes, no might will fate. It gets you through how a turn works, the mechanics, and then the next scenario brings something else in, and then the next scenario brings something else in, and then the last scenario is, right, have a battle with everything you get in the box and all the rules included, and it's just a nice way of doing it. So the starter set is a great set. You get a lot for your money, but if you're not interested in Rohan or Mordor, I would say pick up some stuff that you want to play, and a rule book, and get down to your local friendly gaming club, and there'll be someone who plays Middle Earth. Hopefully. If there's not, give a shout out on our Facebook group, or go on the GBHL Facebook group and say, I am in such and such an area, does anyone want to give a newbie a game? And I guarantee you will have an influx of replies of people willing to help you, and you won't regret it either. It's a great game. Great game.
Few people are saying the same thing.
We won't repeat everything like that.
No.
So
Richard Wood says, I don't think there will be a new Uruk hero that is better than Lurtz. Maybe a mid-tier attack hero with strike.
I agree with that, if I'm honest, because I think if they were going to make someone like shit up, I'm
just sort of thinking that the what's his name, Zagdush. He's like an orc hero. He had 3 attacks. I'm just sort of thinking, looking at
that's true. Actually,
looking at the way that Games Workshop have kind of built their, they're kind of 3 attacks, and they've got a special rule for about the kind of 80 to 90 point mark. So that's just how I'm kind of seeing them. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be happy with whatever it turns out. Tom saying thanks to David for organising the battle companies. Dave McShura says most of the new heroes we have are for the Scout Army. Maybe something more focused on Helm's Deep.
That's exactly what I'd like to see.
Glyn says have South African family. Congrats to England getting to the final ahead of New Zealand though. Bearded Baron doesn't Ugluk fill the 2 attacks plus strike roll?
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. There are kind of people that fill that void already, I guess.
Nicholas?
Some new plastic troop kits would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Done landings, please.
Some of them are starting to look a little bit dated now. Some of the plastics, and even comparing like the scouts to the warriors, there is a discernible difference. And obviously we're 10 years plus on from the scouts now. So I'd like to see some sort of new kit.
Yeah, be nice. Be very nice. So they talk about rugby. We're not talking about rugby.
Daniel Kelly, heavy troop could be Uruk-hai breachers, like the guys with the big shields. Yes, that would be cool. The guys going up the ramparts up towards the gates.
Yeah, you could make like what do you call it? Turtle shell. Yeah, is that what they call it? Tortoise shell.
Yeah,
something like that. What do they call it?
The tortoise.
It's got a name, innit? That Romans used to do. What did they call it? When they've done the shields, someone in the chat will know.
There'll be some history.
There's a name to that formation.
Yeah.
Tom says, I would love a new, cool new Uruk captain, or maybe an Isengard only orc hero. Very interesting.
Cool, yeah,
because there is Isengard orcs.
Yeah, there are. Breaches would be cool here. Cool idea.
Shaku is an Isengard orc.
Yeah, he is.
Captain.
Yeah.
Breaches would be a really cool idea. Richard Woods, Isengard have one of the best ranges of troops to pick from any army. That we'll see any new warrior options, just new heroes. Yeah. I'd still buy them if they brought them out.
Yeah, so would
I. Frederick Schultz is in. How you doing, Frederick? Uruk-hai with the shield wall special rule, like the guys at the gate. Colm says, how many new releases would you expect alongside Rohan at War? All they've announced model-wise is Saruman. Will other stuff come later?
I have no doubt that there will be new stuff. I think there'll be 8 or 10 new profiles.
I think there'll be. Well, all I'll say is, look at the Scouring book that came out, which was a last-minute addition to. Basically, what was said when we went to the seminar, they had a slot that needed to be filled, and I think Jay had, was it something like a week, 2 weeks?
2 weeks to pull it all together.
And he did that, and in doing that, he wrote that book, all the scenarios, there's a ton of scenarios in it.
Yeah.
Wrote all the new character profiles, and a load of new miniatures got made for it.
Yeah.
So this Rohan at War has been pre-planned well in advance. I would expect quite a few new models, and I think most of them will be evil because we've seen so much
good
from Rohan already. With Gondor at War.
Definitely.
Excuse me, I just had chips and gravy before the stream and it's repeating on something terrible.
It's not amazing.
Any news on that Rohan terrain? I was hoping to get my hands on it by... I'm gonna... If you had Facebook, you'd know.
Get on Facebook.
It's been leaked apparently that we are going to see. Was it November or was it the December release?
December.
The beginning of December.
Mid-December. 14th of December.
Pre-orders will be.
Oh yeah, the 7th I reckon.
Yeah, pre-orders will be the beginning of December. But it is just a rumour on the internet, so we don't know how much truth is behind it. But going off everything that we've seen leaked thus far and it being followed through on, I would pretty much say it's almost set in stone.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Christmas. We kind of said that anyway, didn't we?
Yeah. I think it was always implied, and I think Middle Earth has always had some sort of Christmas release.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, is it going to be a good Christmas?
It is. Raffle Spectre, good morning from New Zealand. Also, just getting back into it, painting some wood elves for my wife.
Nice.
Excellent.
How are you finding painting those wood elves? Because they're not the best sculpts. They're pretty old, but they are very, very cool in game. Very cool in game.
Yeah. Other than Isengard and Rohan, what else could fit into Rohan at War? I think we might see some. I'd like to see some historic stuff.
We mentioned this in one of the streams before.
Yeah, I don't think we will, because I think there is so much to cover historically for Rohan as well. So I don't know if it will see it in this one. I don't know whether this will. Do you think? I'm
fairly confident. We've got so many Rohan hero profiles, and a lot of them are fairly recent.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see this release without more Rohan new profiles, and I think one of them will be Hammerhand.
Yeah, I'd love to see Hammerhand.
So the only way to get him in is to do.
But I don't know whether just War in Rohan will. Yeah, I don't know whether War in Rohan will just be focused on the War of the Ring era. I don't know, because for me, and this is me kind of not thinking selfishly, but what I don't want to do, or what Games Workshop to do, is kind of not waste opportunities, but kind of utilise, just throw us everything at us to get like the quick buck. I want them to make sure that this game has got continued support and cool stuff continuously coming out, rather than it just being like, because we've had Gondor, we've had the Shire, we've had Rohan. They're three really iconic in kind of a year, and what more? I know there's loads still to go, but actually in 2 years time, 3 years time, are they going to be struggling for ideas? And then we're going to sort of see, almost like a slowdown in the cool stuff coming down. I just think that Rohan.
I lived through the phase of this hobby when there was no support.
Yeah, I know.
But
we don't want to be going
no.
back to that.
What I'm saying is, and it didn't stop this community from thriving.
It didn't, but it slowed it down.
I don't know. I tend to disagree.
I think it's grown a lot since the support.
Oh yeah, massively. But I don't.
What I don't want to see is that kind of support shrink, and Games Workshop think, oh, well, actually, people aren't buying it. So what's the stuff?
I think that the community is the size that it's at now, and it's like growing weekly. That's very unlikely, no matter how fast.
Fair enough.
And I think there's a lot to do. If you look at all the old supplements, and at the moment, I'm just thinking about the Lord of the Rings stuff. We've still got all the Hobbit stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's still so much to delve into. The dwarves.
Yeah, no. There's dwarves, but actually, that's
the Hobbit dwarves. I mean, not like Lord of the Rings dwarves.
But I just think that give it 2 or 3 years. Are they going to start running out of ideas? I just don't want them to. I've said this on the channel before. I don't want them to all blow the load in the first couple of years, and then it kind of really slow down, and they'll almost like struggle for ideas, if that makes sense.
I don't think it will. I think when they go back to like Numenorians and High Elves, like First Age stuff, I think they'll sit on that for a bit, and we'll see a couple of supplements for that age.
I think, especially with the Amazon series.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it all in one book. I think it'd be silly too, but hey ho, what do I know?
Again, it's kind of not wasting an opportunity, but not maximising it. That's just my thoughts on it anyway.
Sam Little.
Evening all, buzzing for Rohan at War.
Aren't we all, Sam?
Yes,
aren't we all? Davey's saying Dunland. I'd love to see more Dunlandings. Tom Glover, dare I ask what everyone has pre-ordered this weekend? Hashtag card game. We're not going to get onto it. We all know the script. We all know that. We're not going to waste any time in the chat. I have pre-ordered the cards and the sleeves, and I was lucky enough to be one that wanted to get in there.
I saw them, and I did get there in time. I had them all to my bag, and because I missed out on the last ones, I was like, I haven't got a complete set, so I'm not gonna get them. And do you know what? Somebody else has had the opportunity to buy them, because I've no doubt they'll be here in the studio for us to use and things. So actually, I will have access to yours. So I thought, what's the point of me getting a set as well? Yeah. So hopefully somebody else out there is enjoying them.
That's a good segue.
Yeah.
Into
the new releases, which we were going to have a bit of a chat about. Yeah. So this weekend we have seen the release of some new stuff and re-release of some historic stuff as well.
There was stuff that we didn't expect.
Yes.
Talking about the leaks on Facebook, we actually got a leak for that.
Was it last week?
Last week,
Monday, I think it might have been.
And I was like,
and shout out to Doug Craig, because he always seems to kind of throw those little spoilers. I forgot to credit him when I started on the GBHL, and I made sure I did afterwards. So just saying thank you to you if you're watching. First off, I want to talk about the Wraith packs.
Yes,
they are a lot cheaper than I thought they were going to be. And I remember we had this conversation last time, and I was like, "That's got to have been a mistake. That's got to have been a mistake." I thought they'd be like 60 quid. No. Yeah, and 40 quid for 6 models, foot and mounted, is fantastic.
I think what it does for me, what GW do, and they do in a very smart way, is they'll do a release that's sometimes you'll think, oh, that's a bit pricey,
and then they just chuck in the
and
odd
then they'll go,
like,
but look at that, and you go, oh yeah, all right then.
yeah
And it's up and down, up and down, up and down, and it just it's very smart what they do. I'm not saying that prices don't come into it for me when it comes to buying models, but I probably am more of a collector than a gamer.
I must admit, like, going back, if you'd asked me 3 months ago, would I ever collect the named Wraiths? Other than the Witch King, I'd have said no. But at that price, I'm like, do you know what? They're reasonable.
They're handy to have.
Yeah, exactly. And they if you've got orcs or something, you can make all sorts of armies with them. Then
if you play Mordor,
right,
or Angmar, you can get these different.
It's one pack
casters that bring totally different aspects to your army and make your army do different things and play in a different manner. So you can have the same sort of chaff, but swap out your wraiths, your heroes, and it's like playing a whole new army, because you're playing it in a different way. So I really like what they've done. I like that they've got them together. Like I said, I've got them all already.
Yeah.
Are they fine cast or are they mixed?
There's a mix.
Yeah, because I can't remember if I got all but one in metal.
Yeah.
Was able to get.
I've got the Witch King in metal, but I haven't got any of the others. They're not really.
I think it's the one with the sort of
Dark Marshal. Is it Dark Marshal?
Dark Marshal is either one that I've got. There's one of them that is fine cast.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get him in metal. I can't remember which one it is.
I must admit, I prefer fine caster.
No.
I'm a fine cast convert.
I would rather they were resin or plastic, but.
Oh, so proper fine cast, not the new fine cast, shall we say?
Yeah. So we had the Wraiths.
We had Elrond foot and mounted and Lindir in one pack.
That's a good pack.
And that's a good pack, and that's a bit of a price decrease as well, because I think Lindir was about £11 when he was on his own, something like that. And Elrond was about 24, I want to say, something like that. He wasn't cheap, foot and mounted. Yeah. And actually, they've packed them together for 30 quid. I think it's a bargain. And again, big shout out to Rich Woods for sorting me out with Lindir, because I've got the Elrond.
Yeah. I sold my spare Elrond about a month ago.
Did you?
Yeah. 40 quid.
40 quid. Oh, that's not too bad. Seen some of the eBay prices.
That was posted as well.
Some of the eBay prices were crazy.
Yeah.
I did, he was part of my Rivendell army, and I haven't got around to painting him yet, but he was kind of next up for me to paint. So I had him, and I looked at the prices, and there's that kind of temptation in your mind. I was just like, nah, I'll just keep him.
Well, I had because I got Sebastian Griedel to paint up my Vanquishers of the Necromancer.
Yeah,
and he's done an amazing job. I posted the pictures of him a long time ago. It was a couple of years ago when he did it, and
they're stunning.
They're not great sculpts. They're pretty bad, and he's made them look amazing. So I already had Elrond foot and mounted, and I painted him myself and used him, but I wanted a mounted version to match the version he'd done. So I bought another pack.
Yeah.
With the intention of, and I got the pack, and I didn't ring him. I don't know why I'm doing this. I messaged him on Facebook, and I was like, right, Sebastian, I need you to paint up this now. I don't care how much it costs. I just want it to look as cool as the Elrond that you've done on Foot from the Vanquishers. And he went, yeah, the thing is, I've just had my girlfriend's just found out she's pregnant, so my commissions are going on the shelf. I was like, no. He went, as soon as I've got time, I'll message you. And then I think he changed his job and just life.
So you've just binned those Vanquishers now because you haven't got a mounted version to.
No, but yeah, I just thought, I'll flog it. There was so many people. I kept seeing people saying, "Has anyone got Elrond for sale? Has anyone got Elrond for sale?" And I kept looking on my shelf and seeing it, and I thought, it's doing nothing.
Yeah.
I may as well sell it, get my money back for it, and someone can make use of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I sold it for 40 quid, which I think I made on it. Because, like I said, I think it was 27 quid.
I think it wasn't a cheap model.
Yeah, it was 27 quid. And like I said, I don't like to scalp people, but at the same time, it was an OOP model. I'm not stupid either.
Yeah.
So
you're not going to give.
I just got a little bit of something from my trouble, but that's so. He'll be gutted.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was waffling.
Some of the other stuff we've seen is Maho and Vrasku that have been repackaged. So Maho came on his own. That's a really good price. I think Maho is about 11 or 12 quid, and it's a 15 quid pack now. Spot on.
Metal, right?
No, Maho is.
Oh, is it
Finecast?
I thought I heard something.
And Vrasku is metal still. Glorfindel and Eristor, I think they were about 7 or 8 quid each, so that's not too bad. Lurtz and Ugluk have gone in together. Haldil and Celeborn or Celeborn.
Is it the armoured one?
Yes, it is.
The one everyone wanted.
What everyone wanted. When the Haldir came back, I bought him on his own, so I'm a bit gutted now. But it's.
I think I've got a spare Celeborn. You can have him.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks.
I think
seeing as he's back now and everyone's got him, he's got.
He was another one that I know I've got a spare.
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered digging him out to sell him.
Yeah.
Because again,
you've got so much stuff.
I don't scalp people, and I thought, is it worth my effort spending an hour trying to find him to then sell him and make a $5?
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. We've got Lords of the Dunedain.
I didn't know what that was going to be.
I have no idea what that was going to be. I thought it was going to be maybe an Aragorn sculpt, but it was the other bannered Halbarad, which is cool. I've recently painted him, so I had him from a long time ago. I got him with the Battle Games of Middle-earth magazine years and years and years ago, so he's been sat in storage for a very long time for me. And then we saw the Elladan and Elrahir pack as well, which is quite cool. So I think, what were they, 17 or 18 quid each per pack, so that's down to a 30 quid pack, and they come together anyway, so it made no sense for them to be packaged separately.
For me, it's a win-win. It's you're getting value for money for models that might complete your collection, or you didn't get when you had the chance, and now you can. And from GW's perspective, they're packing them together, so they're selling more models. And all the models complement each other as well, which is nice.
And they all do complement each other, and it's clearing space in the warehouse or not necessarily clearing space, but there's a couple of models there that used to be kind of packed individually, and that are now being put into 2 packs, which absolutely makes sense.
Yeah.
So actually, they're making space for extra products, which is spot on, which is great. Yeah. Let's have a quick look in the comments.
So we'll jump back in. So we have Tom Pickard saying knots.
That's one team we won't be playing.
Yeah. A lot of beardy buggers then.
Yeah.
Glyn says, the card gate has put me off ordering new SBG stuff. Don't let it put you off, man.
Why? I was a bit gutted, I must admit, because I missed out on the first lot of cards. So I am a little bit disappointed about it, but it's not going to disrupt the way that I play the game. I'll still use an SBG buddy or a pad and paper to track my Might, Will and Fate.
Old school, man.
I don't need those cards. I've done without them for the last 3 years. I don't necessarily need them. Do you know what I mean?
They're a great addition, and it would have been fantastic if Games Workshop were able to see into the future and see how popular this game has actually become.
Yeah.
But obviously they didn't, and I'm sure it's not something that they've done on purpose. It is frustrating, I'm not going to lie. If I was one of the people who didn't get my hands on them, I would be probably a little bit bitter myself, but just try and look on the bright side of things. This is a sign to GW that the market for their system is bigger than they thought.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will go to the powers that be, and we'll get more stuff in the future. Just try and take the positive out of it best you can.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, it's a few cards, and like Ben said, it's not affecting you playing the game. It's not stopping anyone playing the game. It's not stopping anyone being able to build a certain list. It's not like they've only released a certain amount of models for Elrond mounted. He's now on the shelves. You can buy him whenever you want.
And do you know what? I would prefer to see models that are being out of production rather than cards, I must admit.
Yeah, they're just a nice addition. They're not a necessity. They're a nice
essential
addition.
playing the game.
Yeah. Richard Woods at Daniel Ent Heroes and who else? Yeah, Ent Heroes would be cool, man.
That would be very cool.
The Bearded Baron
has bought Elrond and Lindir, the Elf Twins, Haldir, and Celeborn. Now my third Haldir. Yeah, I think we've all got various poses of Haldir. It's 4 p.m. in, was it South Carolina?
Yeah, is that? Yeah. Are we saying your name right? Is that KG the girl? KG. Let us know how. We don't want to be telling people the wrong name. Chris is saying it's 5-4 in South Carolina.
Yep. Scott, what's this card game? Basically,
he knows.
Shall I summarise?
He knows. He knows. He knows. Tom Glover, I've gone for all the Elf Heroes too, all of them. Also got the Dunedain Heroes, even though I recently got Arathorn and Bannerless Halbrad, just because I wanted the banner. Bannerless Halbrad is an awesome.
It's cool.
I really like that mini. Flipping.
You've done it now, haven't you?
It just does it. It just jumps. I'm trying to see. You know what I was about to say? Actually, what is going on here? There we go. I was going to say no one's.
No one's.
There
we go.
You're right. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you've got a big bit of paper.
I've got a lot of things to write down here.
Right. Okay. Flipping heck. There's a lot. Right. What I'm going to do then.
Oh, we've already covered this. But
I think
so. This is a wonderful view for you guys.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm just trying to find where it was because what happens is when I don't move the chat for a while, it kind of freezes,
up, and then it goes.
And then when I go to move it, it goes.
And then you kind of lose where we are.
Yeah. Daniel Knott at Richard. Are there any named Ents in the books?
There's Quick Beam.
Quick Beam, yeah.
I can't remember any of them.
There was a few that they did in that Legions of Middle Earth.
Yeah, there was.
Tom Glover. So if anyone needs Arathorn and Halbrad, let me know. Hit Tom up if you need Arathorn or Halbrad, guys. Glyn says the card packs for SBG profile show.
We're not going to talk about that. An underestimation in demand.
Yeah.
Uglook is only Rich Wood says Uglook is only defense 5, so it'd be cool to see a name captain that leads the attack on Helm's Deep with heavy armor and a shield to get defense 7. So yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Tom Pickard, Daniel Knott. I know there are a few. The main one being Quick Beam and who is a Rowan Tree.
Yep.
Glyn Seymour says would have to check.
If it fits with his current stuff, he's talking to Tom there.
Right, okay. Skull Munch. I do hate GW for not doing enough stock. Heard about bad things about the new AS box. Yeah, it happens. I suppose they've got. Someone's got to come up with a figure, and obviously the figure that they're coming up with isn't the figure that is right.
Do you know what? I've been a buyer in a past life where you have to kind of gauge the rate of sale of a product and.
You can only go off what's happening that time.
You can go off what's going on off that time. Judge your numbers on a similar product. And actually, do you know what? If all of a sudden you have this massive increased demand, there is nothing that you can do because sometimes, especially for things like the card packs, they'll be coming from China. When we used to order things from China, it takes 17 weeks from the point of ordering to getting it into your warehouse. And by the time it gets out into stores and things, that's another week. So 18 weeks kind of in total. It's a really, really long
hence
supply chain.
Hence not having the FAQ changes as well.
It's not as simple as them just clicking a button and or getting on the phone to the printer and say, can you make us some more? Do you know what I mean? It won't be that simple.
No.
So yeah, it is frustrating, but I don't want it to kind of take over the focus, I guess, of Middle Earth, and I don't want that to be kind of everyone's sort of sole topic of conversation in all the groups that everything's sold out. One thing that Games Workshop did do, and to their credit, they did make it 1 per order.
Yeah, they've tried to rectify what they've done, but unfortunately the demand is still very, very high, so people still missed out. All we can say, we don't want to drone on about it all through the stream because Facebook's just been inundated with it. And although I do sympathise, it just does get a bit tedious to keep reading. Hopefully it'll send a message for future orders to have more stock. That's all we can say. At the end of the day, we just don't know. We just don't know. David says Quick Beam and Birch Bark. There's naming some of the name dents. Tom says, no problem, Glyn. Have a look and let me know if you're interested. Reese says, has Ruth painted her rents yet? Probably not.
Probably not.
Actually, Ruth, she's supposed to be doing that live stream.
I did suggest that it would be a nice 2-hour slot to start painting her rents, but no, I don't think it's going to happen.
We'll sort that out. We'll talk about that, Ruth, when we meet up at Warhammer World in January.
Yes.
Glyn says, GW recently are being right goons with stock quantities. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, but this hobby was actually for SBG, and my first attempts at working in clay. I don't know.
So this is the hobby that he's been
right,
doing.
Okay.
A mixing scale, so 20 millimeters and 28 millimeters at the same time.
Yeah.
Green Tree, get used to having to skip through the chat lines. As the channel grows, you won't have the time to answer us all. You'll be up to 5,000 subs soon. It's something we've discussed, especially on this one, where there are a lot of people. It has been like, we've almost felt like we've been rushing through some of the comments.
I feel weird about like not highlighting comments. I don't want anyone to feel like they're wasting the time typing, but I think what we will have to do is maybe have someone like Nick who highlights the comments that we talk about. Yeah. So
I don't know quite how we do that, but
we'll work something out.
We'll work something out. But I think it is getting to the point now where we are having to rush through comments, and actually don't take this at any disrespect for this, but actually some of this isn't very relevant to a lot of people if there's sort of chatter going on between people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And we tend to read that out as well, so that's something that we might have to look at in the future.
Reese says, did anyone get anything off the pre-orders? We've just covered that there, Reese. Yeah. Flying Mammal, that's it. I'm burning my Submit fires for Isengard. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I'll try and move this without jumping now.
There we go. Stephen Devlin, won 3, lost 3 this weekend. Made display board for my Rohan army using your board tutorial.
Awesome.
We'll post photos on the page tonight. Thanks
Brilliant.
for the video. It was a great help.
Thanks, man.
I'm going to be building a board fairly soon as well. Yeah, inspired by you and inspired by Luke as well. So there's a few little bits in the fire there.
There's more tutorials coming very, very soon. Hopefully pre-Christmas. And around Christmas time, maybe into the new year, we've got a bit of an announcement of a collaboration that may be happening. Mm-hmm. So I'll keep you posted about that.
Yes. Alex Waterhouse, hi guys, a long time lurker here. Love the channel. Got a couple of questions. Whereabouts in Yorkshire is the Leodis Game Club, and what supplements do you guys want to see next after War in Rohan? So Leodis is, I want to say it's Bradford.
I want to say Bradford.
So it's.
I'm sure Gaz or Tom will post the address in a thing, or if you private message Alex Waterhouse and let him know where Leodis is, and get him on your team, man.
Yes.
Get him on your team. Alex, get on the team at Leodis and come play us at
Element. Sounds keen.
Yeah.
Things that I'd like to see after War in Rohan, a Last Alliance supplement. I genuinely thought that was going to be next before Rohan. But I think because the Amazon series is going to be based in the Second Age, I think they might be holding off on that a little bit.
Yeah. I want to see Last Alliance, and I'd like to see a lot of the Eastern Kingdoms covered, like Harad and stuff.
Yeah, they don't really appeal to me, but
they don't really to me now. Which I want them. We got because we got the two Forge World characters.
We did Delgamar, Raza and Delgamar.
Yeah, and I'd just like to see them sort of expanded on a little bit. Yeah, that'd be good. Andy's not pre-ordered anything.
Leodis is in Leeds. Yeah, there we go.
Right, you better start writing names down.
We're going to start writing some names.
So Gaz Baller has answered correctly. Yeah, just put GB.
Yeah.
Daniel Knott has answered correctly. Glyn. Coxie. Green Tree.
Tell you what, you chat to the good people. I'll have a quick look through this and I'll write them down.
Yeah, as I'm thinking you do it. So the Bearded Baron, my interest in the game dipped a bit because of uni getting in the way, but the recent pre-orders brought me back. Yeah, obviously, mate, your education has got to come first.
I must admit, I took a bit of a step back, and that's when I not lost the interest, but kind of lost the time to do any kind of hobby. Was my last year in uni, and it's very difficult to kind of and then when you come out of uni, it's
real life kicks in.
Yeah, real life kicks in. Yeah, you
just think about it. Concentrate on uni, and you get yourself a good job, and then you can afford all the toys that you want. That's what uni's for, right? Stephen Tennyson.
Yeah.
And the Bearded Baron.
Yeah, gotten.
Chris Shinnerstool.
Yeah.
Skullmunch.
Yeah.
Matt P. Malkavian. Frederick. Mike Blake. It's going to be pretty boring because I'm just reading out the names of everyone, but I have to make sure we get everybody so that we.
Yeah, we don't want to be
Nuclear Crumpet. Now that's a new name. Where are you from, my friend? Michael Broad. Joggy.
He's got a nickname already.
Joggy's in. KG the girl. Ruth is being hilarious. Are we going to enter her?
No.
If you don't put the right answer, Ruth, you're not getting entered into the draw.
Yeah.
Dave Millington.
Yeah.
Michael Breer. Leon K's in. How you doing, Leon? You up to date?
Leon K. Yeah.
Alex Waterhouse.
We need Nick here for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's jumped. Alex Waterhouse is there.
David.
Yeah. Daniel Kelly.
Yeah.
Paul McElroy. Jono. Champwind Diggle. Just put Jono. There's no other Jonos in the chat.
Yeah.
Green Trees put a second entry in. Gary.
Well, so I scribbled him out then for being a cheeky monkey.
Sam Little. Another One Studio. First time in, my friend.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're from. And are you a Middle Earth player? I take it you're a Middle Earth player, but yeah, let us know where you're from, what you play, etc., etc. Mo Finn. Mo Finn's been in before, right?
Have
you been in before, Mo Finn? That rings a bell, that name.
Squid Boy.
Tom Pickard.
Yeah.
Richard Wood says, at Daniel, there were 2 named heroes in War of the Ring, and Legions of Middle Earth could easily see a return of both. Yeah, I think it's a very sensible and easy way for them to return to stuff that they've already wrote about, because there's already a little bit of history behind it, and they can just elaborate on that. Reese Taylor's in. Henny 7777. How are you doing, Henny? It's good to have you in the chat. Let us know where you're from, my friend. Raffle Spectre.
Got that one.
Joe Holzman.
Yeah. Boy.
Oh, Ruth's pulled it back. She's pulled it back. Nicholas.
Fine.
Oh, Nicholas. He's elaborated and he's gone a bit.
Well,
deep.
actually,
I think you'll find. Alex Waterhouse says, at Gareth Cheers, dude. Enzo C. Enzo's been in before.
Enzo C. That's
Enzo, you've been in the chat before, haven't you? I remember. I'm sure you have. It rings a bell, that name. Steve Devlin, Brian F90. I think we're getting there.
Yeah, I think we've
got 2 Enzos in.
We've got. Maybe Enzo's trying to enter twice.
Yeah,
like
Enzo.
monkey.
Yeah, cheeky monkey. Carl Daly and Enzo 19C. Or it might be another like Ruth Shawn thing.
It might be, yeah. Maybe there's 2 in one house.
Might be partners, yeah.
Carl Daly, is he? Yeah, need new.
Andrew says, talking of plugs, I'm getting back in the saddle with Tony next week.
Good
Reckon by the
stuff.
time Ardacon comes round again, it'll be ready for being pushed properly. Hashtag Team Tony. Anyone who's in the chat who doesn't know what Tony is, Andy has created a program.
Yes.
Which
it basically runs
an event.
for you.
Yeah, runs. If you're holding an event or a tournament, you sign up to Tony. You put in all your details, how many points it is, where it is, how people sign up, how you submit lists, and it does it all for you. And it just collates all the information, just makes life very, very easy for you. I think Andy had a trial by fire at Ardacon this year, and he had a couple of glitches which he's able to iron out. It's something he does in his spare time.
Yeah, it
looked awesome.
It is amazing, and I think and it's something that Andrew is fully aware of. It's just like because he works with it day in, day out.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what to click and where and when and everything like that. But people who don't use it every day, it isn't quite as intuitive as it could be.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely something that Andrew is sort of taken on board and is going to be kind of working on. Got it. Yeah.
Tom Glover. Michael Breer. I join in with a group from Preston after get a bit more experience. My win rate at the moment would actually be a liability. Listen, Michael, that is irrelevant, my friend. This is for fun.
It is.
And it's more a reason for all those guys who play this great game to get together and just hang out. So don't worry about that. It's not competitive in the slightest. You want to see the junk that I'm going to be taking. It's a shocker.
Yeah, I'm thinking of things that are going to be a little bit fluffier.
Yeah, I'm hoping banter wins games for me like it did against you, Mike.
You just throw so much banter in there that people don't know what to do.
Green Tree, channel is growing slowly, Bradato, but to be honest, I'm only kind of doing it for fun and the community. Best way to do it, my friend, but that's how we started, and look at us now. Stuck in. Every spare minute I'm doing something to do with it.
That's what it certainly feels
enjoy
like.
it,
I enjoy it. It feels like when I've got like a spare hour in the evening, it's like, right, I'm going to go and try and get something done for the channel, or I always feel like I'm working on something towards it.
Andy and Green Tree are having a chat. Charlene Knott from his wife.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Daniel Knott's better half.
Oh, Charlene Knott, yes.
Welcome. Are you entering Charlene as well?
Well, yeah, sure.
May as well get the neighbours involved.
Look, as long as she's watching,
yeah,
that's fine. We've got a Sean and Ruth situation going on here as well, which is
that's
great.
Three now.
Yeah.
You got the Enzos.
The Enzos. The Enzos next door.
Yeah. David says New Zealand Hobbiton are well worth the visit, Ben.
Yeah,
I'd love to go. I will go in my lifetime.
I'm really pushing for it.
Why don't we do it after you're married, right? We'll just say, right, girls, bye-bye.
We're going away for work.
I'm putting the bins out. We're just putting the bins out, love. Why are you bringing a suitcase?
Yeah, it's like, it's
a big bin.
It's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of junk that I need to get rid of.
Green Tree says, let's all get together and go to New Zealand. That would be awesome. Could you imagine? They would not know what hit them.
A top table trip to New Zealand.
Top table Hobbiton takeover.
Live stream from Hobbiton. Live stream from Bag End.
Oh,
that'd be
cool.
amazing.
That'd be awesome. Glyn says, at Fly Mammal, just pick up some sticks from outside and stick them on your base. I seen actually someone made their own ends.
Yes.
It was a while ago. But do you know what? They looked alright. Yeah. I would have played against them happily. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Brodato
says, I would so love to go to Ardo and Leash. You're going to have to wait for Rose to be a little older. Patience precious. Taps toes. Yeah. How old's Rose? She'll be one soon. No, about March time maybe.
One
in March, I'd say.
Was it just after Christmas she was born? I can't remember.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, it was. I think it's about March time. I want to say.
Yeah. Daniel says, I'm happy to help with games in North Hampshire. Daniel, posts like this, get them on the Facebook groups, because 100% you'll have. Before, I mean, you look at me now and I'm just this idiot on YouTube who talks nonsense, right? But it wasn't that long ago I was sat in my man cave painting miniatures thinking that I was the only guy in the world who did it.
Yeah.
And the thought of going to like tournaments and stuff like quite intimidated me, because I thought that tournament players, that's all they wanted to do was to win games.
Yeah.
That was the image I had in my head, because I was never a gamer when I was younger. And it just took, it was like James and Jamie who said, let's meet up and have a bit of fun, and the rest is history. But sometimes it just takes someone to get them people out of the houses and get them together.
If it wasn't for James Clark was my first game, and it wasn't something I was really that interested in. I just wanted to start painting. I joined the GBHR and I said, I'm from Manchester, and then all of a sudden there was like all these Mancunians coming out of the woodwork, like, come down and meet us, come down and meet us. So I was like, I'm not sure. So I painted up like a 500-point army, went and had a game with James, and I was hooked after that, and then little tournaments, and then went to Ardacon, and it just kind of grows from there. So you if you put that offer out and you get somebody kind of hooked into the game, you don't know kind of who you'll bring out the woodwork really, and how involved they'll get.
The other side to that is, not only are you going to get to play games semi-regular with people who live local to you, you're going to make some belting friends. Some of my closest friends now are friends in the gaming community who, how long have I been doing it? When did I start in the GBHL? Was it 4 years ago?
2015 maybe, yeah.
So 4 years ago, I didn't know them, didn't know they existed, and now I speak to them daily, constantly. Some of them speak to them more than I speak to my wife. Except the only difference is I don't get any of the good stuff.
If you
treated
me
off the wife,
right. You're gonna say if you treated me a bit better, then you might.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great place to make friends, and you're on the same level. You've got the same interests with these people, so obviously you're going to get on. And it's just a really good idea. Don't be afraid about putting a post out there. And like I always say, if you throw enough crap at the wall, some of it will stick. You put a post out and it doesn't get any traction, wait a month, do it again. Wait a month, do it again. Just be persistent. I think you'll find you'll probably get a few hits in the first post, but don't let no responses off the bat put you off, because there's so many new people joining in the game daily. Someone in and around your area will be playing and want teaching the ropes. Absolutely. So Daniel, get onto it, man.
We've got Matt Prescott.
Keep us posted.
We've got Matt Prescott, who is organising some games with Michael Bria and is keen to join Richard Woods for his little get together. Exactly.
We're bringing people together, man. That's what we do. Roof is talking to Glenn. Don't forget about the googly eyes.
Oh, sticking them on like sticks to make them look like ants.
Did you see that post someone did on the AOS thing in the local gaming store? You know, like the AOS cardboard thing, what they have all the box sets on, and they put googly eyes on it. It looked really funny. Andy says, I help people in Bulgaria, lonely gamer face. Do you know what you need to do, Andrew? Once you've nailed Tony, right, you're the guy who can do this. I've wanted someone to bring together. I know there is one out there on a platform, but it's not very good. SBG Online.
SBG Online?
Yeah. You know, make a program.
So you know how far people are moving. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds complicated. That.
Yeah, but if anyone can do it,
if anyone can do it, Coxie can do it. Yeah.
Come on, Coxie.
He'll be on it.
Sort it out.
He'll have it done by next week now.
Stephen Tennyson, stoked for war in Rohan. Yep. Here's a question: if you had to guess how many Royal Rohan Guard do you think would be needed for the scenarios? I don't think you'll need more than 10.
Yeah, I was going to say 8 probably.
Yeah.
You know that. Even 10's a big commitment, you know, in terms of A, painting, and B, purchasing. But they were elite. Yeah. It's not as though there was armies full of them or anything like that. So I think a maximum of about 8 to 10.
I don't think you will see in the scenarios that GW write Royal Rohan Guard in any other warbands other than Theoden's warband.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think, and I don't think you should.
No.
But that's what I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Stephen Tennyson.
The Testudo, that's the name of the tortoise. Testudo, do you want a little fact?
You'll have to be quick though.
Testudo is the genus of tortoise. So it's tortoise, so like a tortoise shell.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Mike Blake, at Daniel Knott, whereabouts in Northants? Look, it's happening already, man.
It is.
It's happening in front of my eyes. I'm like Cilla Black. I've got to be old to get that. Blind Date. Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
What? No.
You ever watched Blind Date?
Yeah, I did.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm just making you feel older than you actually are.
You don't have to. I feel old anyway. I feel old after today.
Yeah.
Andy says, big news, Brushstroke just published a video. Awesome. I knew one was coming.
Yes, I'd seen a couple of like teasers and
stuff.
Yeah,
and he's asked me in the past about cameras and mics and stuff. So that's cool. I really like.
James is a lovely guy.
Yeah, I really like his stuff. He's a cool guy. Daniel Knott, at Mike Blake Farnborough. My local group is in Aldershot.
So again, bringing people together.
Yeah, love it. Tom says,
there's if you're nearby Leodis and fancy a game, there are Facebook groups to join. Just search Leodis Middle Earth on Facebook or PM one of us there, and we can sort something out.
Put the link to that group in the chat, my friend. It's the easiest way to do it.
Or stick it on the Facebook page. So if Alex Waterhouse wants to join the Facebook page as well.
Yeah. Mike Blake. Cool. I literally this week went into the Basingstoke group. Johnny writes in Rebel Base Gaming. He's after these invisible ring bearers.
He'll flog them on in the shop, won't he?
Yeah. No discount though. Billy Barron, it'd be great having more historical Rohan profiles. Yes, it would.
It would.
Right now, it doesn't feel like there's a reason to go for Aeol the Young. Very true.
Saying that, that's what I played last weekend. Was it last weekend at Trafford in Flames, which we will kind of come on to very.
Well, let's segue
briefly
into it now quickly, so we can keep.
So should we have a quick chat about the?
It will be quick
about events that are coming up.
Yeah.
So we had Trafford in Flames a couple of weeks ago. Was it last week?
Yeah. Hosted by Harry
Moore. Jamie wasn't there.
No, Callum helped him, didn't he?
He did a bit. Yes. Yeah. It was a
great little event.
It was doubles tournament, 1,000 points. So I played with James Clark. We didn't do particularly well. We won 3, lost 3. But we played against the eventual second winners, who was Johnny and
nice
Callum.
Teamy list though.
It was a nice teamy list. So we took Aeol the Young, Sons of Aeol, and my half of the force was Minas Tirith spam basically. So 3 captains mounted, lance and shield, and then just Minas Tirith warriors. So it was, like we were able to get the historic alliance, the Green Alliance. And it was quite a cool little force. It did all right.
Looked cool on the board.
It did look cool. You kind of had like that massive shield wall, and then the kind of there was like a hammer and anvil almost. So, but yeah, we came up against Johnny and Callum a couple of times, and do you know what? I didn't have a bad game. Although we lost, we didn't have a bad game.
I popped in. I didn't play. I popped down. I've not, do you know what? I've not got to any events this year.
None at all.
Not that I can recall. I don't think I've been to any events. So, but I do like to turn up at local events anyway, and to support the guys who are running them. Like, we're all pals in and around Manchester, and it's a great little group, and it was a really nice atmosphere again.
Yeah.
There wasn't a great number of players, which was a shame, and I think we need to change that going forward.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think us here in Top Table can help with that. So I've said it before, and I did mention it to Harry, if you're running an event locally, let us know if we can help out promoting it for you and just getting the word out there, because we're more than happy to do it, because having an active scene in and around the Northwest is better for us.
Absolutely,
It's got more gamers in and around and know what we're doing and things like that, so it just works. But yeah, it was a great feel. And
it was good.
Who won?
So it was Jasmine and Hayden Tetley. So well done. Second place was Callum and Johnny, so well done to those guys as well. And Calman and Dale got third place. So we lost against them. They had Nine Hills Chariot, Dane, Thorin.
Some big names on the podiums there.
They were, some really big names. And then we played against Ben Pearson and Owen Fitzpatrick as well.
Our very own Shield brother, Ben Pearson.
Absolutely, and it was a great game. He took the Mummak.
And he had a wall leader, didn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot they had Resistance to Magic for the whole tournament.
So he was being kind of commanded all over the board and stuff. So it was. Do you know what? I think our game against them would have gone differently if they'd have deployed the Mummak in the middle.
When I seen them deploy, I knew how that game was going to play out.
Yeah.
I thought by the time the Mummak gets there, the damage is done.
That would have been a very different game if they had deployed in the middle.
But then, hindsight's a great thing.
Live and learn. Live and learn. So then this weekend we had Bastions of Middle Earth, which was an 80-point event. It was based in Basingstoke, and that was an escalation style event.
Nice.
So it kind of starts at low points and then kind of grows. And then next weekend we have got the Scouring of Stirlingshire, which is a 100-point event. This is a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's the one event that I really want to get to,
but you can't.
And I can't because I have kids, and it's bonfire night weekend.
Yeah. So this is the biggest event in Scotland.
Yeah.
So it's run by David.
60, 50, 60 players.
There's quite a lot.
I think they've sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. But it's run by David Reed and Chris Murphy, two lovely
two legends in the community.
It's an 800-point event. So yeah, that will be interesting to see who comes out victorious from that.
There will be some big names there.
Yes.
And the social side of that is always a blast. So I hear.
So,
Not that I ever get the chance to try it out for myself, because they keep having it on weekends that I can't attend. I'm starting to feel
need to change
a little bit hurt by this.
I think they're doing it intentionally so you can't come.
I know they're doing it intentionally.
Well, yeah,
I know. Sort it out.
And then the weekend after we've got Beacons of Chester, which is a local one for us, a one-day event on the 9th of November. It's an 80-point event run by Gethin.
Yep, lovely guy.
Absolutely lovely gent.
I've played Gethin a few times. I think both times I played Gethin. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gethin. I know you're not in the chat. If you watch this after the fact, I'm sure I played you twice, and both times they've been at Warhammer World. Which is madness, seeing as he only lives in Chester up the road.
Yeah.
And the only times I played him is at Warhammer World. Maybe one at Desolation of Stockport.
Yeah.
But I always have a laugh when I play Gethin.
He's a lovely guy.
He's got a similar mindset to me when it comes to playing the game. Just have a bit of a giggle with it, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, have a lot of banter.
Good stuff. So yeah, there's a few events there, which was a nice little segue, wasn't it?
So check out your local events. It's always good to support your local independent events because it keeps them going, and it's a good way to meet new people in and around your area, and just have an excuse to get a weekend of games in.
Do you know what? I think doubles events are like one of my favourite times.
Double events are really good, and don't be intimidated if you're not too hot on the rules yet. Excuse me, if you're a new player. Just get to an event and you'll find that
that's what
you'll come out the other end of it and you'll be much more knowledgeable and a better player.
Because I think I picked it up in about the November. I played in like the little local one in the gaming centre here, which had like I think 12 people or something. But I learned that my rules knowledge went up exponentially. After playing in that tournament, because you pick up things from other players, you realise what you're doing wrong. Just get on to tournaments. They're great.
I learned to play because I read the rule book numerous times, but you just don't take it all in. No. There's too much to remember. I learned the game like trial by fire by playing James and Jamie constantly and getting smashed to pieces. Like that's how I learned.
Yeah, the early GBHL, battle reports.
That's how I learned, and it was for me it was the best way to learn.
Yeah,
because I learned everything that I shouldn't be doing. Very quickly. Wrathful Spectre.
Yeah, the details pretty soft on the Wood Elves. Really really relying on those washes and highlighting the high points to exaggerate the detail. Yeah, I think you have to make them. You have to make the model work. Really,
they're really good in game though. Really good.
Daniel Knott says the Bastion guys are awesome. Wish I could have made that event. Oh, that was the event we've just talked about today. Tom Glover, Warren Rohan, too ambitious to hope for a release of that fantastic Thorongil model, if only to give Gaz another version of Aragorn to paint. I would love that model.
I'm not like it's. I don't want to believe.
Yeah,
I don't want to believe it's going to.
So if you think about it too hard, then they'll be like,
I don't want to be disappointed when they release it, but I think there's a very good chance that could be. If we're ever going to see it, that'll be it. And that was like early on in Rohan's history. That would have been around the time with the sort of appendices and
it could
doing
be,
the Helm thing. So it would make sense.
It'd be after Helm, but it's pre. Obviously, War of the Ring. So
and Gaz is just agreeing. Yeah. Mike Blake.
That's the one, Daniel. Yeah, they felt super enthusiastic about SBG, and being a complete novice at playing, they were really welcoming. I missed the event this week. We've already talked about the event. It sounds like it was a good one.
Yep.
Ruth, let's send Gaz all our models to paint. He is on a roll. He is the most prolific painter in our group at the moment. I would say. Oh, that is posting anyway. Yeah. I wish I had the time, but he's off work at the moment anyway, isn't he? So he's got to fill his day somehow. He Gaz.
There's worse ways to fill it.
Absolutely.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah. James Gilray's in. Hey, dude.
How you doing, James? It's been a while, man. It's good to have you in.
He'll be at Scouring of team. Hey, guys, how's it going? Daniel, they are a good community, great bunch of guys, hoping to run an event at Aldershot in the coming year. That'd be good. That, again, bringing people together at your own event. Yeah. Gareth Baller, thanks for the support. Ruth, glad you enjoyed my post. If you ever need anything painting, get in touch. Is that
always the salesman, Gaz? Always the salesman.
Gareth Baller opening up the commission floodgates there a little bit.
Ching ching.
Yeah.
No, definitely check out Gaz's painting. He's not a commission painter as such. I think he will be within the next
week.
His painting is spot on. And do you know what's nice, Gaz? And we were only saying this the other day. We've seen your progression on our group from when you first started, and I first started making note of your paint jobs when we did the Tommy Sewell painting competition.
Yes.
And I've seen a vast improvement in your skill with a brush.
The Arwen he painted.
The Arwen's
that
gorgeous.
Horrible sculpt.
It's a horrible sculpt, yeah. You did a great job, and kudos to you, man. I reckon in 12 months' time you're going to probably be one of the best painters in the group, if not in the community. So keep up the good work, man.
Absolutely. Michael Breer is getting together with Matt Prescott. We definitely do. We'll message you. Excellent. See, bringing people together. Gareth Baller, thinking of filming one soon. I'm terrified to go on camera, but if Steve can do one, who can't? we need to get the community hobby vlogs going again. Yeah. So I think there's plenty of people here that
just jumped again.
Oh, what?
Flipping heck. Right, go on, keep talking.
So I think we definitely need to start doing those again, because there's a lot of talented painters out there, and there's a lot of people that we want to kind of show off your work. You're a big part of the community, and the reason that we do this is for the community, really. So
and you know what, talking to a camera at first is very intimidating, and you feel like a bit of a tit, but
you're like where
we're doing it daily.
Yeah,
we don't mind looking like tits, so you're not going to look as big a tit as we do, so just crack on and do it.
Just a massive pair of tits.
Everyone's saying do it.
The Bearded Baron, I'm pretty bad for being too lazy to sell models. I've got Grimble plus his Banner Bearer and Hornblower, but I've never bothered to sell them. They're great models. If you want to send them my way, that'd be absolutely fine. Charlie Knott, my husband Daniel Knott is painting King of the Dead, and 2 bits on a model is red. Would he need to shade it before or after? Would really appreciate your advice. Thank you. I have just done a painting guide on this. Shall I release it tomorrow morning?
Release it tomorrow, yeah.
I'll release it tomorrow morning. So about 10 o'clock ish. So I'll post that video up. It's how I've painted it. Obviously, it's my interpretation of the King of the Dead. So yeah, it's not going to be winning any golden demons, don't get me wrong, but if you're new to painting, or if you just want a little bit of kind of advice on how to go about giving it a very simple paint job, it might be the video for you.
Yeah, so keep your eyes out for that. Glyn is saying it's bloody terrifying, guys. I think the first Batrate will be released for next Saturday. Glyn's referring to the fact that he filmed a couple of battle reports, but yeah, don't worry, it is terrifying at first, but you get used to it, and we all appreciate it. That's the thing. I think you worry too much about how you look or how you're coming across or how your voice sounds. Eventually, you just realised that
do you know
sound
what?
like an idiot, so.
One thing that I did, and this is going back a long time. I went on a negotiation course, and I had to. They used to film us doing negotiations, and when you watch yourself back, you sat there sort of cringing. But by the end of the third day, you just kind of like fine about it. And like now that when I'm on camera, when I watch myself back or listen to myself, you think, oh, my voice sounds really weird on camera. It sounds normal now. It just sounds.
You just get used to it.
You do.
Glenn saying new tree beard, please. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And that people are agreeing with him. Karen Grant. How you doing, Karen Grant? I've not had you in the chat before, so let us know where you're from. KG is fine. For some reason, YouTube insists on username and won't show my real name.
Ah, that's KG the girl. KG. There we go.
He's been on a negotiating course. He knows his onions.
I know this stuff.
Welcome. Glenn says.
Yeah.
Oh right, no, let's talk about that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say jump to Jack Vickery, brand new player here, and that sounds like a new name as well.
Yes.
What is a beginner-friendly army to start with? Luckily for you, my friend, I've done a video on exactly this topic. If you go back through our back catalogue, I think it's called some like top 5 beginner armies for Middle Earth SBG.
Yeah.
Go and have a look at that. Obviously, it lists 5 armies, things that are simple to paint, things that are easy to get on the table, things that are quite forgiving. But ultimately, it comes down to what you want to play with. Those would be my suggestions as ones to play with, but I don't think there is like a beginner army as such.
There's armies out there that I wouldn't recommend to a noob, but to be honest, whatever you think looks cool, whatever faction you've kind of got an emotional affiliation with from either watching the films or reading the books, go with that, because that's the army that you will enjoy painting and enjoy playing with and playing out their adventures on a gaming table. And start off small, get yourself one big hero, and then just captains and troops.
Yeah.
Start playing the game, and then as you get a little bit more comfortable, start adding more of the characters in that have got special rules and things like that. But yeah, start off small. Even start off with no named heroes. Just start off with captains.
Yeah.
And get a feel for it. But yeah, good luck. Let us know where you're from, Jack. Again, there's a lot of chat tonight about people trying to set up, getting people together in different areas of the country. So. And not just this country, and we've got people from the States and people from Greece. Let us know where you're from, pal, and hopefully there'll be someone around who will show you the ropes and you can try out some different forces.
Yeah.
Carl Daly.
The cards are cool, but there are loads of old models that we can't get hold of. I'd sooner they bring back the old models. I've been waiting a Theodred on foot for a long time. I think we'll see him come back.
Yeah, he's definitely going to come back in the next supplement. And yeah, there are still loads of models that are OP, but I wouldn't worry too much. They can't release them all at once. It's just not possible.
Because otherwise, people, if they released everything that I kind of want at once now, I'd be like, what do I buy? Because I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to remortgage my house to buy everything. Yeah. So that's why they have to drip feed. Like, you know when the new edition kind of was launched, and we were missing a lot of models back then. There was this kind of big outcry, and actually that outcry is kind of lessened now because there's a lot more models available. Yeah. And you can see what they were doing. They were just sort of very gradually re-releasing stuff, which is good.
Yeah. We read that. Oh, hang on. I think she posted that twice, hasn't she? That's why. Yeah, there we are. Isn't it right? Okay. Nick Moore just pulled up at home. You could have come here first.
Green Tree, love to see people's board builds. I was very inspired by Steve's. Good to hear it.
Yeah.
He says I'll go check it out, Glyn, which I think is Glyn's friend's YouTube channel. Yeah. Carl Daly, I'm trying to finish off some extras for my Rohan Battle Company. Got my first ever game on Thursday. I'm also thinking of writing a blog about it. It might interest newbies like me. Absolutely, yes.
I love a good blog.
So do I.
Love a blog.
So do I.
But you get if you write a blog, feel free to post it in our group, and it'll get a few views and get people to know your name. And like we say, it gets people who are local to you in touch and gets you playing more games. That's all good by us. He's trying to upload more. They're talking about the YouTube channel. That's fine.
Some casual racism going on here about spuds for Glyn.
Well, did you see the last chat and paint that I did? Potatoes become a hot topic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think the dish that I had that I was talking about was Sagaloo. Sagaloo is really.
Are you talking about curries and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, it's Booker. Yeah. Stephen Sennison, this is really riveting
that,
stuff.
That was when we were probably writing
That's
down
how far
names
behind we are.
Yeah, I know. We are going to have to
let's nail for it. Right, Green Chat. I picked up two subs tonight. Whoop. Awesome. Andy says yes. And mobile app. Mobile app. Yes.
Oh,
Mobile
yes.
app would be awesome.
That would be wicked.
Tom Glover, Carl Daly, that'd be good. Always good to read from a new player's perspective, getting into the game. Dan SLB posted his blog in a TTG group, and it was a great read.
It was a great read. That was from the weekender, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
That was wicked.
And not just because our game at the weekender was featured. Reese says, take a Smaug list to Leodis games.
No. Smaug's not fun.
What are we
to
doing?
play
500?
Against. 500.
Only 500 points.
Won't even fit.
Yeah.
But Smaug's not fun to play against.
Yeah. Squid Boy says, if you ever make it to Hobbiton, make sure you ask the tour guide about the 7-foot German chap dressed as a hobbit who refused to leave as he was convinced he should live there. Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah.
The path where the Dart Rider catch up with the hobbits in the first film is in the park in the middle of a town. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, so I've heard, because Tom Jennings and that lot went there, and they said it's just like on the side of a road.
Yeah.
Nuclear Crumpet. So I'm a pro lurker here. My name's Rhys from Wales. Whereabouts in Wales? I'm also from Wales. Heard about you from fellow gamers when I got back into the hobby earlier this year. Love the content. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate
appreciate it.
Keep sharing the group and sharing the channel. That'll be awesome. And yeah, welcome. It's good to have you.
Yeah. Andrew says, it's true, making friends in the community. I met these two reprobates at Ardcon after only a few months of playing, and now they can't get rid of me. You know, he keeps turning up. Our doubles exploits at Ardcon are probably some of the best games that I've had of SBG. Legendary.
So yeah, that's kind of what you've got to look forward to when you're coming into this hobby. Carl says, at Tom Glover, I will have to look for that. Tom Glover's giving a thumbs up. Andy was saying, honestly, I was thinking about how to do that. I'm assuming play SBG online with little RF tags on your minis. I was thinking about it to help with live streaming games to ID the mini on the screen.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Great minds.
I don't know how that would work, but yeah, that's it. That's his problem. No more. Steve can't post Discord link as links to disables in chat. We PM you new Discord link.
I'm Discord illiterate, so
yeah,
I can't help you.
I don't know what.
I think I added Johnny.
Yeah.
Today, did he join in? Did it work, that link?
I think so. Maybe.
I don't know. You set it up, Nick. So can you enable them?
Yeah, you do something, Nick. You sort it.
Daniel, not. Can you guys see the links we are posting? Because we cannot.
No, I can't see them.
I think because I need to change it to that, don't I?
Oh, I don't. Oh, you've ruined it now, haven't you?
No. It'll still be.
I thought. No, it's down there.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
We go. So we've made. Where are we going? A few people asking about Ardcon.
Was watching the Will Whitfoot live stream.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Oh, Johan, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to have you, man. Doubles, where, when? It's coming. We are hoping.
There's doubles event in Reading in January.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about what I think we'll do a video on what events Top Table have got in the works, but keep an eye out, that's all I'll say. John White, hi guys, have you played the new Battle Hunters yet? I've just played a mini campaign with 4 players playing 5 games each. It was great fun, fast and furious, enjoyed the squad development. I'm still yet to play Battle Companies.
Yeah, I've played a fair bit. I love it. I think it's one of my favourite ways to play.
I can't wait to play it, and just keep your eyes out.
Yeah. Andrew says, I'd love to contribute a hobby video for that. Yeah, you've talked about wanting to do a hobby video for.
Is this for the community hobby vlog?
Yeah, he wants to do one. He said it's
right. I'll tell you what.
Should we start them?
Andrew, let's get this ball rolling again. You are number 1. So film a video. Needs to be what? Anything from 5 minutes up.
3 to 5 minutes, 3 to 10 minutes, however long you
let
want
us know what your hobby is that you're up to now. Show us some of your painted miniatures and nominate the next person to do a video. Please, because the reason it died on its backside last time is because people nominated people who were then too shy to do it.
Yeah.
So please, whoever you're going to nominate, just check with them first that they're cool to do one. As long as we do that, then we'll keep getting the videos, and they have to be able to film it like 5 to 10 videos and able to get it to us some way, shape or form, like a file transfer website, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew, you're number 1. You're carrying the flag now, so we expect a hobby vlog in the next 10 days.
Yes.
It's on you now, brother.
Get on it.
Guys, he's thanking everyone for the kind words. Daniel Knott, Charlene says, thanks for answering her comments. She blushed.
Oh, well, I'm glad we made someone's day.
Yeah. It's a win.
That's definitely a win for me.
Richard Woods at John White. We did a day of battle companies at TTG Weekender for a couple of weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. Would be ace to do a full weekend of it so we could rebuild up our companies. Daniel says, my wife has painted the mummock for me. It looks awesome and didn't need a guide.
Well done.
Yeah,
it was good.
Get it on the group. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Oh, where are we? Psych de la Motte. Let us know where you're from, because I've don't recognise the name. Hi guys, anyone up for a game around Oxford? So anyone in Oxford? Let us know, and we can arrange.
Flying Mammal's already jumping in.
There we go.
There we go.
We're cooking. Oh yeah, because they're from Oxford.
They are from Oxford. Yeah.
And you couldn't meet a nicer pair of people in the world. They're good human beings. Good human beings. Jack Vickery says, from Leamington Spa, any game offers appreciated. Yeah, awesome, that's close enough. Ruth says, me and Munch, North Oxford are whereabouts you say, and yeah, they're chatting away. Jono, I tell you what, we are like Blind Date.
There is.
We're
connecting
like Blind
people
Date.
left and right. We got to the end of the chat.
I think we have, which has been good.
I think people got bored and left when we were starting writing down names here.
Charlene Knott says, love your shirts that you're wearing. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. These are available for purchase. How much are they?
Yeah, they're alright. Yeah.
Please.
If you go to our Facebook page, you can purchase these, and they really do help us. They're not expensive, but they do help us get cameras and mics and lights and things like that.
And keep the lights on.
Yeah, they keep the lights on. So check them out. Go on the Facebook group, and it is the pin post at the top. But yeah, it'd be awesome to see people. Do you know what would be I can't wait for the day when we're walking around events and like conventions and stuff, and we just go, Top Table t-shirt, how you doing?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
yeah, you're right. Yeah, cheers, mate. Well, when we went to
the thing is, though, I'm gonna say, I'll buy you a drink, and then I'll just give them the money back.
When we went to Warhammer Fest, it was like, because it was the first time there was like a couple of people that was walking past and go, Top Table guys there, and I was like, it's like being a minor celebrity.
We kept saying that. Top Table's here. Top Table's here. I think they thought we were going to do something special. We just went.
Watch, they were about to make idiots of themselves again.
We did. We made people blush in the queue as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We can't.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
Andrew says, deal. And the thing I mentioned to you, Ben, is still in planning stage and may take a few months to even get started. To keep it secret, keep it safe. Absolutely will do. It sounds like an awesome and quite ambitious project, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
And now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Jack Vickery, I haven't played any games yet. Say, new player, play board games in Leamington. Jack, well, this sounds like the perfect opportunity for you to pop your Middle Earth cherry.
Yeah, so
Don't break anything.
Syke and Jack are getting together for a game. Post it up in the group and let us know how you get on.
Rich says Laura laughs at Cilla Black. There you go. And Daniel Lott says, at Brad, a lot of people would love to. I'd love to have a beer or two. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Are you in the TG Facebook group? I think that's supposed to say. So, shall we pick a winner?
Sure. Yeah. Should we? Or do you want to cover off the other leaks that we've got? We can wrap through them dead quick.
Let's do the winner. Let's do it. Get that.
Let's pick a winner. I've numbered
the way we're going to do it is
all of these.
So you've numbered them. So we've got 43 entries, which is amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a random number generator on my phone. I'm going to put it, as you can see.
Yeah. So it's not 1 to 43.
1 to 43. If it lets me edit that, there we go.
There we go.
Boom, boom.
Cooking on gas.
43.
We wanted this to be up on screen, but we couldn't work it.
The program we use for streaming has been a bit of a. If Nick was here,
Nick could have done it.
We could have put it. It would all be fancy. It'd probably be like there.
We'd have like a.
It'd be there.
We'd have we'd have like a lottery like randomizer type thing.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press start now,
and it kind of rolls through the numbers like. Oh, where's it gone?
It'll come back up now.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's rolling.
What I'll do is I'll zoom so you can see the numbers rolling.
There we go.
And then I've got to press stop. But to press stop, I've got to make it smaller so I can see the stop button. So I'm going to press stop. We're ready?
Yeah.
Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop. Ooh, and I'll zoom it.
Whoa.
Number 38.
Number 38. And that is Brian!
Well done, Brian. Brian F90. And just to prove...
I've
gone hold up to the camera.
Yeah. Everyone's seen the terrible handwriting now. Do you know, I can put that in the post for him tomorrow morning because. There we go.
There we go. 38. Brian F90.
So Brian, I'm posting stuff to him tomorrow anyway.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'll put that in the post for you as well. So well done,
So
mate.
Brian, congratulations. Oh, I'll give them to you then. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. And thank you for joining us on the stream. It's been a really good stream tonight.
It's
really
been a good
enjoyed
one.
it.
There's been a lot of chatter.
There has
a lot of chatter.
A lot of chatter.
A lot of laughs and a lot of chatter.
So what I'm gonna do? Oh, it's just jumped again.
No, it's all right. We were just.
Yeah, it jumped. It
oh
jumped.
no!
It jumped.
Oh no!
Let's have a look. Oh, there we are. So we'll run through a few more comments, and I'm going to jump into the next thing that we had to chat about, which is the leaks for Christmas. Let's have a look because we'll fire through these. I've been listening whilst watching the F1 and basing, and then got excited thinking you had a TTG capsty. No, I'm working on it because I don't want like a naff one.
No,
I want one like this.
It's got to be like a good
quality cap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to get one anyway. That's the thing. Like, I don't. They might not even go for resale. If the only one I can get like is expensive, I'll probably get one.
I'll throw big money at a cap.
Yeah,
as long as it's a decent one.
Yeah. Glenn's saying January the 4th, lads. That's the TTG get together at Warhammer World.
Yeah. So we're gonna get together, have a bit of food in Bugman's.
Yeah.
Have a little look around the exhibition.
Maybe have some games.
Get some games in.
So January the 4th, if you're in and around, or can be in and around Warhammer World, January the 4th, it is. I think it's the open day.
Might be.
Open day weekend. There's a load of us from the Top Table Gaming Group are going to get together at Warhammer World. Just hang out, just say hi. It'd be really nice to see some people in the flesh. It'd be really nice to see some people that we've already met. I know that Sean and Ruth are going. I'm looking forward to seeing them guys again. Because they're just awesome.
That'd be good. So if you guys can come down for a day, it'd be great to see you.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on the Facebook group. There'll be more information there.
We missed a comment from Charlene. Never watched this. My husband's got me hooked. Love it.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Exactly
and Ruth saying, "Yay, Charlene, welcome. Watching you regularly. I'm gonna buy the t-shirts you have. Get in."
That's the sort of thing I like.
I like that. And we do a ladies fit t-shirt as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you let us know if it's men's or ladies size that you want. No spoilers for F1, says Ruth. Jono says there are a few Middle Earth SBG people at Ambrosden Gaming Club on Monday. Check out their Facebook. Post a link, Jono, if you want, and let people check it out. Andy's saying welcome to Charlene. Reese is saying, Steve, does it cost more or less for a signed t-shirt depending on who signs it? Yeah, if I sign it, it's top tier.
Yeah, if I sign it, it's kind of we pay you to take it.
We send you
off.
a tenner as well. Roos, give us a drum roll. Flipping. Where are we?
Drum roll. There we go. And Brian's giving us a little smiley face.
Everyone's saying well done. Andrew's gutted.
Yeah.
A lot of well dones. Woohoos. Congrats. Brian says thanks, guts. I think he means guys.
Yeah. Chris Shin's still off to cook for the kids. For the kid, he's leaving. He hasn't won, so he's gone.
He's had enough. Thanks for joining us, though, man. It was
Cheers.
great to have you on.
Really great to have you on.
And hopefully see you again in the live stream very, very soon. Really enjoyed this one. Loads of new people. There has been loads of new people. It's been great, man.
Yeah. Daniel says those are some awesome bases you are getting. Yeah, there's no miniatures in there.
Paul says well done. Everyone's saying well done. Green Tree, January 4th. Yeah, Green Tree, make it happen, brother. Make it happen.
Yeah, and Andrew's asking if we can send you some of these when we pick them up from Warhammer World.
Yeah,
absolutely can do. Yeah, no problem.
Nick's posted a link for Discord. I think it is. It's the numbers and a dash. I don't know how Discord works.
I don't know how it works either.
Everyone's got some people saying they're coming down. Charlene, I love wearing men's t-shirts as I love the fit and love being comfortable. Me too.
I love wearing men's shirts.
I love wearing men's shirts. And Lee only signs yellow tees. Yeah. I've got a yellow as well. It's great. I can't wear it on the stream though because
it messes with the green screen. So should we have a little quick chat about some of the leaks that have been come out this week? So there has been a list leaked on some of the Facebook groups, and it's been all over really, isn't it? I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen it in various Facebook groups, but it's a whole list of things that are coming out pre-Christmas for all systems, but obviously we are in particular interested in the SBG stuff. So the leaks, this is all to be taken with a pinch of salt. We don't know if it's genuine or not. It could be a troll post, or it could be, it looks fairly genuine. But on the 14th of December, that's when the release date is anticipated, so we're guessing that pre-orders will go up from the 7th of December. And in that there is the War in Rohan book, which is going to be £30 based on the dollar price.
Yeah.
We are going to have Saruman and Grima, which is going to be £25, which is much in line with the other kind of miniature boxes, plastic miniature boxes that we've seen. So the Three Hunters and Dernhelm and the like. We've got Isengard dice, which I think we were anticipating. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on
dice.
These.
I love a set of dice.
Absolutely, yes. And then something that Green Tree in particular is going to be excited about is the Rohan houses and the Rohan Watchtower and Palisade. So it looks like they're going to come in two separate kits.
Two sets, yeah.
So the Rohan house is going to be £26. And then the Rohan Watchtower and Palisades is going to be £40. So they're we think those are the dollar prices, and those are the things of what we've seen on this leak. So yeah, 14th of December is kind of one of the key dates there. I'm personally really excited about that. There is, looking at that list, I will probably be picking up one of everything.
Yep.
In all honesty, I'm really looking forward to the scenery. It looks amazing.
It's a big sink of cash just before Christmas.
It is.
But I can't.
Just have to work a bit harder.
I can't let any of that slide.
Yeah.
I've got to get.
Yeah.
I mean, the book, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
That Saruman is beautiful, so I'm getting that. Isengard dice. I'm a dice guy.
Yeah.
The
I've got
house
so many dice now.
is cool.
And obviously you'll need some Palisades and a Watchtower to look after your house, so you're gonna have to get at least one set of them.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably get a few of the houses.
I can see me getting a couple of the houses. Yes, very excited.
Maybe we need a conversation, because do we really need to buy?
No, true.
Like realistically, even though it's like, yes, I want it mine.
This one's mine.
Yeah,
This one goes on my shelf.
Like, really, do we need to buy it separately?
Yeah.
I hope they do it. You know, like they do the bundles.
Yeah. What? So 3 houses, or
you end up saving a little bit,
or like 2 houses and 2 Palisades, or something like that. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good, because they did that with the Lake Town houses, didn't they? I think. So it was a little bit of a saving. So
what do you guys think of the potential Christmas releases? Is the stuff that you're going to pick up? What you're most looking forward to? The weird thing is, for me, the thing I'm most looking forward to is the Saruman pose.
Yeah.
Then the dice.
Yeah.
Then the book.
Then the houses.
And then the houses.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
even though I want it all, like now, like I'm excited about all of it. That's the order for me.
Yeah. Yeah. The book. I always get excited about the book because, like, the first time you look through a book and you just like, and it's all like new to you, because that's. Do you remember when like the new edition came out and everyone was like posting leaks from that somebody got an early copy. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to stay off social media because I want to absorb this. Yeah. As though I had a bit of a paddy about it. I was like, I want to absorb this.
Proper spatty's done me out.
as though it's the first time I'm seeing it, and I enjoyed that because it meant that I was experiencing it firsthand rather than kind of getting bits of information from everywhere. And actually, I knew that already. I prefer to like just see it all. So the book I'm really looking forward to. Saruman and Grima, superb poses. The Grima in particular is I think, well, they both look great, but I think the Grima looks so much better than the old one.
Yeah.
Dice, yeah, absolutely cool. Need to get my hands on them, and then it's just all cool stuff. I don't think I could actually put them in order. I think the book is coming first for me. Yeah. But yeah, everything I will be.
Let's have a look. Psych is saying to Jack, I'm pretty new myself, so that sounds like a good match.
Yes,
awesome.
Good stuff.
Nick is saying, heard that in Gollum's voice.
We runs the troll process. We runs them all. Yes, we do.
Tom says, assuming the links are true, my family won't be getting Christmas presents this year, as their money will go straight to DG.
You'll be giving them Rohan houses and stuff.
Psych is saying, I'm not on Facebook. My downfall, I am sure. There's a couple of people now we have who tune into the channel who are not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, each to their own. I find it really odd. I don't think I could not be with Facebook. I suppose that's the point of it.
Yeah.
But
what have you got to hide?
I said this to Green Tree. If it is like a privacy thing, you just like don't want people knowing your business, or you just don't want people mithering you, sign up to Facebook under an alias
or something, and then you can only see. You don't get bombarded by stuff that you don't want to see. Like if there's stuff that I don't want to see, I just like mute it.
Just use it for your hobby, just as like psych. It's like Middle Earth SBG or something as your name, and just join all the Middle Earth groups.
I must admit, I very rarely sort of scroll through just my feed. I always sort of scroll through the groups and stuff like that. So it's all relative. It's all stuff I'm interested in rather than it just being like aimless scrolling.
Yeah. Tonglo says, or rather Element Games, good man. Make sure you do check out the affiliate link below for any of your Middle Earth goodies.
Syke said, I came to say hello at Warhammer Fest last May. Love the content you guys make. He was the one that was going, it's top tables,
top tables there, something's going down.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Cheers for that.
Get down to Warhammer World in January, man.
Yeah, do it.
Or up will be for you. You're in Oxford.
Yeah. Green Tree, definitely be getting my hands on those 2 series pieces and the Saruman. Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Definitely. Michael Broad, not necessarily SBG related, but for our American friends, I'm heard from. I'm sure that was in relation to Daniel Lott. I'm getting Saruman and Dice. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Michael Broad, a very reliable source. That GER. GW maybe?
No, GE must be where the leak came from.
Okay.
Must be. Nick Moore at Top Table. Only you guys can post links. Really? Why is that? Because it never used to be like that.
Because I don't know, with the hosts of it, I don't know.
Yeah, it never used to be like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Flying Mammal says, I want a Santa Saruman. Stick a little hat on him. Daniel Lott, I was about to get my friend to convert one for me, but glad I don't need to anymore. I'm guessing that's a Saruman on horseback, because obviously he's been out of production for a while now.
Yeah.
Michael Broad, planning on building a second Warhammer Citadel location TBC. I don't know why this has split. So that's the Warhammer Citadel. I want to say, is it Texas? Somewhere it's like Warhammer World, but in America.
Ah, right, okay.
So that sounds interesting.
Yeah. They knew. Ruth's saying they need, we need all the help we can get. If I'm honest, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And a Gandalf. Carl Daly.
Oh, the puns.
I definitely want to get the book. We'll be hoping to pick up some Rohan buildings for sure.
Yeah.
Karen Grant agreed. I have a Facebook alias. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, Facebook is awesome, especially for people like us involved in hobby. And if you don't want it to be your personal details on there, fine. But yeah, just use an alias, and you're not missing out. Then
no,
there's so much going on in our group, in the GBHR.
I just feel like I'd miss out on quite not important stuff, but stuff that I'm really interested in if I wasn't on Facebook. That's how
I've made a lot of friends on Facebook. I'm friends with people on Facebook, like good friends with people on Facebook that I've never actually met.
Yeah. Well, Andrew Cox and I was chatting before, on Facebook before we'd actually even met.
Yeah.
Psych, nothing to hide. I was only joking. I don't think you've got anything to hide. Just spend too much time on it. I think we are all guilty of that.
Yeah.
Rich Woods, there's also a leaked list on Facebook showing the next 3 profile card packs with release on 16th of November. I have jumped right past them, but yes.
Is that the one that says Hobbit Good and Hobbit Evil?
Yes. So
are they confirmed to be cards though?
The way that it reads, I would say yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
There's the Good, Evil, and then the Dwarves.
Why they put all Hobbit Good in one pack and all Good Hobbit Evil?
Yeah, but there's not that many evil profiles in the Hobbit, and then they've split the good between good, so it'll be Thranduil's Halls, Misty Mountains, Radagast's Alliance and stuff, and then the dwarves will be separate because there's a lot of dwarves in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Green Tree's got a Facebook account. I'm just having a look around at the bin, but it scares me that they seem to know who I am and who I know already. That's called cookies, my friend.
They already know everything about you anyway, so it's fine. Jog PLC, off to bed, guys. Thanks for the stream. Definitely giving me something to think about.
Good night, my friend.
Cheers, coming in, Pete.
Sweet dreams.
Green Tree saying good night. Rich Wood says something like Dwarves of the Hobbit, Hobbit Evil, and Hobbit Good. Yeah, I think we've just covered that.
So we're I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go there. Andy's saying to Syke, yeah, I'm the same. I took it off my phone and only got it for hobby related stuff. A really healthy decision to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Karen Grant, the Hobbit card packs are the same price as other card packs, so yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah,
fair point.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we've got to the end of the chat.
I think this stream has been the most busy and the most fun and engaging with you guys that we've done as far as Middle Earth's concerned.
I think it has been, yeah.
So thank you very much for that. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been looking forward to it all day. And it was a belter. Congratulations to Brian for winning.
These will be on the way to you tomorrow.
Yeah, and what we're going to do, there's going to be more giveaways coming soon. Keep your eye out for that. We're not just here to give away. We want to get as involved with you guys as we possibly can. So if you're not on the Facebook group, do join the Facebook group. It's Top Table Gaming Community. Search that on Facebook. Join and one of us will accept you into the group. It's a great place to be and hang out. Do check out all the links below. We have a Patreon which really helps us put these videos together and pay for this room where we are. And it does help us, but no pressure.
We've got other social media, so we've got Twitter, so that you and I post on that fairly regularly. We've got Instagram, which Lee posts on too. So make sure that you are following.
We've now got Discord.
We've got Discord as well. So we need to pop that link down in the.
We'll add that link to the bits
here.
and bobs. But if you get in the Facebook group, we'll give you any links that you need there. And just keep an eye out. We've got loads planned. We've been struggling to get together in the last
month,
6 to 8 weeks. But we've been chatting very, very regular. We have a WhatsApp group with the 4 of us in where we're chatting, and we're just at the minute we are busting at the seams with ideas of where we want to go and what we want to do, and it's really exciting. So do keep an eye out for everything that's coming. There is a live stream this coming Wednesday. Unfortunately, I can't make it because I'm working away and I won't get back till about 9 o'clock. Jay will be doing the live stream and he will have a friend with him, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be exciting. I can get to watch a live stream for a change, and I will be really sort of trolling him in the comments because that's how I roll. But yeah, it'll be fun to catch up with some of you on the Wednesday live stream, and then after that I think we'll be planning for the next 40k and obviously the next Middle Earth one. In between that, there's lots of videos to come. Ben's got a
couple painting guides,
flurry of videos coming in the next week or so. The next How to Play is coming very, very soon. Just a lot going on, isn't there?
There is,
a lot going on.
Being busy boys.
Busy. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. It has been an amazing stream. I think my favourite thus far. So thank you for that. And we'll see you soon. Take care. And get over in the group and keep chatting. And we'll see you very, very soon.
See you guys
soon. I need to get to that screen. Bye bye, guys.
See you later. Cheers.